We're gonna start off with saying something about the Pinky Squad channel.
Oh.
We'll say it on here before we post anything on that channel.
Yeah.
It is gonna go on break.
Indefinitely.
Cause things. Anyway, we'll get to reasons later. But the second thing I'd like to announce is I'm actually
one last, announcement video of it on that
yeah.
channel. So you'll get the full reasoning there, but just know Pinky Squad's going on a break for a little bit.
The second thing is I'm actually starting a new channel this weekend, in addition to stuff. So I don't want to spoil too much about it. It's pretty great.
He's not even gonna tell his friends.
Yeah,
no,
we don't even know. This is
I'm not gonna tell my friends because we happen to be live right now. You know.
Oh, it's hashtag Xylophoney mobile, right? Just mobile games, Clash of Clans.
We'll find out. Plans. I plan to have it coming this weekend, so you know how scheduling works for me. We'll see when it comes out. But yeah, new channel. I'll have a video posted on my main channel to tell you guys, go check it out. It should be pretty hype.
That's exciting. And
also,
we'll have to tell all of us about it the second the stream is over.
If you're lucky.
If we lucky. You need me, Xylo.
You need the subs.
No one needs me. Okay.
So I suppose it's time for us to get this thing going, isn't it?
Yep. Indeed.
Yes. I gotta listen to this. Hold on.
Since you weren't here, Panda, why don't you hit us with the previously?
Come on, I am still a challenge. Let's go.
But try to do
on.
I was gonna say, try to do it as motionless as possible.
Just like straight ventriloquistic. Go.
I got you. No.
SKYRIM D&D.
Do your pose. I got
Skyrim D&D. I am robot.
SKYRIM D&D.
Well, it's no big surprise. Where we left off a couple sessions ago, we were hunting a Hydra. Now, this Hydra was definitely a big problem for the group. They were hunting it down for the Daedric prince known as Hircine. Now, before they were able to find this Hydra, a group of basilisks leapt out and started attacking these guys. Some, more informed than others on the nature of a basilisk, were able to avert their gaze and not be turned to stone, but others, through sheer weak constitution, even though they have the highest constitution in the group, were unfortunately turned to stone, as Vlado slowly turned into a chunk of rock. A very heavy chunk of rock. Right after, the Hydra began to attack the party, the three of them remaining. Now, they were able to fend off it with some fiery attacks and some smashing and arrows, destroying a couple of the heads, and the heads didn't seem to start growing back until the end of the battle, so they were quite fortunate in that aspect of it. But even when the battle was won, they realized they had a problem. Their paladin was turned to stone. After purchasing 2 separate wagons, just in case...
Why did you get 2 wagons?
They managed to load him up and start moving him around, trying to find some way of fixing him up. They got some gold back from a guy who sold them some potions for just feeding the Hydra. They went over a couple ideas, but eventually decided to travel north to Rorikstead to find their once teacher, Paragon of Akatosh. They're not entirely sure if he's there, and as they were going there, they were assaulted by some reachmen, seeming to have, some angers against people like them. But they were able to achieve victory and continue their journey north towards Rorikstead. And that's where we'll pick up. Panda, what are you doing?
You don't even tell me what happened to me!
Oh yeah, okay, so we'll do that part too. There was a situation where one of the characters began to lean on the stone statue. Why? Suddenly the stone statue began to tip. But it was caught before any damage happened. When the assault began, the wagon thrashed and shifted side to side, but they were able to defeat all the targets before any damage was done to the statue. Panda, you're fine. We are trolling you all week long.
Oh my god.
There
was so many terrible tweets.
Chat was in on it.
Oh,
But
Xylo, you didn't tell him about the hashtag Misty Step God.
Oh yeah.
I had at least
to no one's
tweets.
surprise, Kratos decided to use a Misty Step to kill off a target and critted yet
We
again.
already know how this goes. We don't need to hear it again.
It literally crit again. So
another painting was made. Okay.
Again, yep. He's an artist.
Making quite the gallery.
And the reason we got 2 carts, Panda, is because we realized that we split up to go check 2 different towns to see if we could get a cart, and neither of us really decided which one of us would buy a cart.
Yeah, we needed to split up because we weren't sure if either Ashton or Blackstone would have one. So Mev went to Ashton, I went to Blackstone, and Mev got a cart that was really crappy, and I got a nice cart with a horse.
And I
was
spent
gonna bring
way
that up.
less
He got a
money than
horse.
he did.
I don't know why
True.
you got a horse.
I don't know why you got a horse, but okay.
I wanted a horse.
A lot
Yeah,
less
why not?
horse.
That's
all right,
not a bad
that's
idea.
fine.
Why would
back,
you
I
stop
guess.
horsing
Cool.
around?
Hey.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Back to
the
Yeah.
worst is still to come, I guess.
Definitely. You guys are now, it's midday. You're traveling north. Things have gotten quiet after you've slain the last of these reachmen. So, how
They're
y'all
reaching,
feeling?
man. I feel kind of attacked.
Yeah.
What the hell were those, Tiger?
Venetian cream donuts.
God. Eating on this trip? How dare you, Fluffles? Oh,
Do you guys
man.
want to take a short rest to regain some health?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take that, please.
You haven't even suffered any damage.
Yeah, please. I would love to.
They were about to take off the gauntlets, but then again, that would have broken your hands off, so...
You're lucky. You're lucky I was here.
Yeah,
We were
true.
gonna take the gauntlets off so that we could lift you.
I mean, it would have been
That
worth
sounds like
it.
a
You would have
terrible
lost
idea.
hands, but like we would have been able to lift you at least, right?
I would rather keep my hands. I like my hands.
Oh,
Fair
that's
trade-off,
right.
I think.
Xylo, we didn't go over the experience we got for the Reach guys, did we?
No, I don't think we did. Oh, man, I gotta pull that up. You jerks. We'll do
Sorry,
it at your
I
next
just
rest.
thought of, yeah.
Oh,
that's
wait,
what I
short
was
rest? Yeah, I'll give it to you. No, I think I have it
Alright.
somewhere nearby here.
Alright, short rest.
Yeah. You guys,
So-
feel free to roll any hit dice you have. I feel like you have most of yours. No, I mean, I think you guys definitely used hit dice recently.
Yeah, I've
Why
kept
did that
mine.
go so
Then
many
we
times?
we long rested though too, didn't we?
You did, so you probably regained most of your hit dice, so...
Yeah, I think we long rested like once or twice actually.
We get,
Yeah,
what,
definitely
3
once, and
hit
then I
dice
just think,
for
like, you
long
hit...
rest?
You used hit dice to gain after the fight where you first ran into Paragon. Then you left him, and throughout that day you traveled to Ashton, essentially. Then you rested at Ashton, then went to Blackstone. So you have rested once, so you've regained half of your hit dice.
Okay.
I got 5 left.
What would
so I'm
happen?
good.
That's fair.
Maybe 3
Yeah,
or
that's what
4.
happened.
Alright.
One.
I'm still at only 29
No, I
hit
think you
points.
actually... Did you rest again at, like, Blackstone, or rest again before
Yeah.
heading out with the statue?
Don't worry, man. I'll heal you.
ones?
Oh.
I think we did, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say you did. Why not? Because I'm
I
pretty
already
sure you're gonna
did
get the health
hit
back
die.
anyway, so... Unless I
Alright,
attack
then.
you again!
Which you might do.
Yep.
Oh, now I crit on the last one.
Bad.
Well...
That still doesn't bring me to max. Come on.
I crit on my first one.
Wait, so we do have.
At least
more
it wasn't a
hit
waste.
dice?
Then it
Yeah.
wasn't a waste of it.
Panda
We'll just say you have all
roll-
your hit dice back.
So I would have had 2 more.
Why
I'm not
do you-
using the other one.
Panda,
I
why'd
have-
you roll 10 hit die?
Last one. Okay, now I'm
I
at
don't know. I
least
clicked it
41
twice,
out of
and
40.
next thing I know, we have 10.
Yeah, so I have 1 more. I'm
You
not.
don't even need it. You took no
using it.
damage.
You never know.
Wait. No, I have 2 more. I lied.
Just any damage anywhere. It doesn't.
So yeah, you guys are alive. Still have a nice statue next to you. What are you doing?
Dylan,
Get a nice
what are you
rest.
Talking. We're discussing about these Reach guys. Did you see what was in their chests, Mev or Fluffles?
Yeah, it was.
If you want to do some sort of
spinach.
check to look at it, feel free.
That's why they were so strong.
Dang, Popeye.
I don't. It's probably stronger than my brother. Huh?
That doesn't take a lot. He's kind of a wimp.
I know. I know.
Talk all this
You're
smack
lucky I
about him
can't
while
respawn
he's...
right now.
He couldn't even beat eyes. I mean, he was
Alright, I
literally
wanna-
bested by eyes.
I want to take a look at this guy's chest. What kind of roll do I throw, Xylo?
Especially when
You
he had
pick.
2
You
different
got
Does
like
it
your
mean-
history, your
of,
nature, your
rerolling.
arcana.
Does Vlada
Legend.
look kind of funny with his
But
flit
depending on what it
different
is.
feather
people we're
beard
talking.
as a statue?
Okay, nature
Feather
or
beard,
arcana,
feather
is that
beard.
what I...
Yeah, you still have it, I believe.
Did anybody ever like mention that to Panda, by the way?
What?
The fact that he had inspiration and his Imperial luck.
Imperial luck. That's right.
Oh yeah, Panda. You had 2 ways to re-roll those terrible rolls.
I thought about it as soon as it ended. I was like, wait, I gotta stop that.
Oh,
I threw a
man.
nature roll.
To be fair, none of us used it on ours either.
Alright,
So-
what did you get?
Yeah.
15.
And I'm pretty sure I actually did roll
15 with the
for
nature
one
roll?
of them.
Yeah, you can see, like, you reach down to one of these things. It has, like, this cluster of, like, thorns and plant matter just, like, lodged into its chest. It almost looks like
spinach?
a poultice, as if it had, like, some sort of injury. But you probably, like, pry it out with a knife or something, and you see, like, this thing seems to be missing, like, its heart. Like, its heart was just straight cut out of its body, and it was still moving around.
Oh, it's a puppet.
So, what are these heartless monsters?
I mean, I would say my brother,
The Heartless.
but he has a heart.
Can't you people leave me alone? I'm throwing stone.
I mean, you know,
And I was already trolled for half of my vacation, okay?
okay.
Not a fun time.
It is a fun time for us. Regardless, I don't know what these things are. Maybe they're puppets of some sort from the Reach. Or whatever this mountainous area to the left of us is.
What's the Reach? Like Halo Reach?
Love that game.
Oh, good.
You know the Reach is generally the, it's on the map, you know. It's that area.
Is there anything particular about it that we like would know, like common sense-ish?
Well, if you want to make a check, like a history check or something.
I got you.
I know you got those mad history checks, Fluffles.
Oh, dude, my history checks are so good. Watch this.
Mine was better, and I'm
I mean, none of you know a lot about it. You know, there's, from what, like, scattered bits of government, like, everywhere seems to be disjointed in Skyrim as it is. They seem to be even further disjointed. Like, you don't even know if they have a Jarl or a king there at all.
Yeah, they have plant people.
Yeah, it's just, for all you know, like, the Reach was kind of taken, and just, like, no one's really been able to take it back or has had, like, the unity to take it back at all for quite some time now.
Like, quite the dilemma. Well, I think we should giddy up on over to Rorikstead and find Paragon, shall we, lads?
Probably a good idea. I'm sick of
Yeah.
carrying your big dumb brother around.
Besides,
I?
I mean, the further we get from this area is probably the better.
I mean, hey, if we can't help him, maybe he can help himself against some water elemental.
Or maybe we could sell him as a paperweight to some rich noble. I mean, we could pass it off as a statue.
Never living that down.
Wait, you want to sell it as a paper?
did. I did good.
You want to sell him as a paperweight?
That's the funniest part.
Want to sell him as a paperweight? And
That's the best part.
You didn't even do
We're
that
completely
fast.
undermining your accomplishment.
remember, we're riding this hype train, man. This one specific hype train.
I'm just gonna go talk to chat. They're nicer than me.
Yeah,
All
chill,
right,
chill.
well,
Sometimes.
You guys
hashtag
want-
kill
Surely you
Plato,
can't do anything
hashtag
right
kill
now, so-
Plato, Hashtag kill Plato, hashtag
That's still
kill
nicer
Plato.
than you guys.
Super nice.
Yeah, so
I guess
as you
we'll-
guys continue on, you manage to reach what seems to be the village of
I
Rorikstead.
get it, reach.
Yes, it's near the Reach. So I didn't do it on purpose. I am honest. Trust me, I didn't. No, but yeah, you guys see it. It seems to be, it's definitely not like town size, but it's one of the bigger villages that you've seen. There's maybe like somewhere 50-ish or more buildings here, like here and there. And it's like a lot of like smaller things. There's a lot of farming around this area.
That's insane in the membrane.
Yeah, but it's like a good sized village, like bigger than the other ones. There's a hill on one side of it with a like stone kind of temple. You guys might assume that that's the Temple of Akatosh up there, especially as you get closer. You see that it has like winged dragon statues, like especially one like larger one towards the top of it.
That's lit, fam. Sorry,
What did Kratos just say, Fluffles?
you know, the
It must be
dragons.
some Macintosh thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's some like prayer or
Anyway,
him.
where'd your friend go? I forget what his name was, but I do remember that gigantic jewel in the middle of his armor.
He greedy man.
We'll call him Jewel. Where did
I
Jewel
remember-
go?
Paragon.
I remember the fiery sword. Let's call him Fire.
We're terrible human beings.
Anyway, where'd he go? Where do you think he is? Do you think he's here?
I hope he is. Last time we saw him, he was on the way to Whiterun to claim this spot.
Well, maybe we should go inside the temple. That would
That's-
probably be the best place to start, right?
What I'm thinking.
Are we allowed in there?
Yes, you're with me. You'll be fine. It's Akatosh after all, isn't it?
Do I
You're right.
do I have to take off my hat?
Yes. Be kind to the gods.
They're never kind to me.
I know. I saw you put on the ring.
They stuck me with you.
I mean,
Anyway,
what's his
lead the way.
face gave you that cool ring?
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool.
You put a ring on it.
Why do you keep?
That's not
Why?
me.
Why do
Did
I?
Vlado just speak?
Guys,
You're
Did you guys hear
hearing
something?
things.
I heard that too. Oh, we might want to crack this statue's lips.
What is that going to accomplish?
And maybe it won't. Maybe it'll stop talking. Maybe we hit it on the crack in the back.
Oh, so we can crack the lips, but I want to take the gauntlets and crack off the hands, and I'm the bad guy.
Well, we need him to attack. Him talking
we-
just makes us stupider. You know that.
If we
True.
did-
Let's
Yeah,
Deadpool him
not
like they
gonna
did
lie,
in Origins.
I have been enjoying the silence, but
It has been quite peaceful.
I wonder if we did like break
So
his hand or finger,
unimpressed.
would he even feel it?
I don't want to test that. Let's just go into temple.
Why not?
Okay.
For science!
No, not for science.
Okay, we walk to the religious building.
Oh, you don't walk. You all are on a horse, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Bev has a horse too? Or is
It's
he
on
riding
your
like
horse.
mine, I guess?
Yeah, I'm riding yours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you should have seen, like, the amazingness. I, like, tamed your horse so well. And then I immediately rolled the worst thing I ever have and could not find a person.
And then I came in and promptly found him.
So yeah, you guys
hiding.
make your way through the village. Definitely some people looking at you. And you think you do recognize some of the people from the camp you were at a few days earlier. So
Hey,
you have
hey guys,
he might be here.
some of these guys look familiar.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a good sign.
Maybe
is a good
luck has
sign.
smiled upon us.
Yes, this is very good. I
For
like this.
once.
Maybe your toothless friend is here too. You should.
Maybe this is Hersine's gift to me? I mean, he said once I defeated the Hydra, there'd be some sort of gift, but so far I haven't seen it. I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe he'll just. Maybe one day.
I hope for
he'll
something
just-
better than this. You know, I'd rather like wait a day or two and get like another like a cool medallion or something.
Some bling.
Bling.
Yes. I guess we're gonna try and find Paragon if we see.
Yeah, you walk through the town and there's definitely the the normal Nordish farmer populace here. Some, other races, Imperials mixed in and stuff. But you definitely see a lot of the people who came from the town, both some of the Imperials and the Dark Elves that had accompanied the Paragon into the lands of Skyrim. And as you walk through, they seem not really necessarily to be like finding homes and adjusting, but a lot of people are kind of like caught out on the streets, just not really with much place to go. But you still manage to make your way through and up the hill towards the temple.
Okay.
Yeah, you come up to the temple and it's just like you see some of those statues that you've seen before. The ones that promptly
The
turned
ruin?
into gargoyles that attacked you.
They look like Panda.
And they're
Yeah, but they're
gargoyle
definitely
now.
like
Her statue's
draconic
cooler.
statues. Just like some of them, just like with the wings curled in, like propping them up. And just, it's not like a lot of it, but it's not a huge building. It seems a little run down right now. but you see like there's a little faint bit of smoke kind of creeping through the doorway.
I guess we park our horses, go into the temple.
Kratos, that's a handicap spot. You're not supposed to park there.
I mean, we have a handicapped person in our cart.
He's got a point.
I guess so. Do we have a permit? I guess you guys are
It's okay.
Akintosh paladins. You can get away with things like this.
Akatosh privilege, okay?
Got it.
Yeah, you guys walk into the temple, and as you do, you're just hit with like the smell of like wood smoke and a rush of warm air. As you walk in, there's just smoke kind of creeping across the ground a little bit. Not like heavy smoke, but just like wisps of smoke going here and there. You see some of it's escaping from these holes in the floor that kind of like rise up and reach towards, crawl along the walls to the ceiling. There's like dim torches lit, but the torches themselves, they're giving off like more of a glow and not as much smoke as like the other sources. And there's this large one of these dragon statues in the middle of the room. A couple people are like cleaning up, moving like piles of rocks and refuse around and just like taking it outside. Someone passes by you as they do, but you make your way into the temple.
And then from out in the shadows, Gene Simmons appears. And it turns out there's smoke machines everywhere. It's a Kiss concert.
Exactly.
They break into to Detroit Rock City. That's a Kiss song.
Oh my god.
The tongue comes from the shadows.
Anyway,
The tongue.
Long tongue.
That'd be a mob.
It probably is, to be honest.
Gene Simmons tongue.
So yeah,
Alright.
as you guys make your way through the main hall of the temple, you come into a a smaller room with an altar there, and lo and behold, Paragon, Pelikasaveron, is kneeling down before the altar, praying, with some incense burning, and like some books scattered across the altar.
I walk up and I'm like, yo, Bernie sword guy.
Bernie sword guy. Oh, you really
We need your help.
hotboxing this place, aren't you?
It's lit, fam.
That's why I said it was lit.
I don't know what it
lit up
means.
in
I
here.
heard it earlier. It seemed appropriate.
Yeah, for a moment he just kind of sits there, continues kneeling, maybe mumbling to himself, and he's just staying kind of quiet. Kind of choosing to ignore you, it seems.
Yo, Perry, I need your assistance.
Let him finish his prayer, Fluffles.
Let him finish his prayer and then tell him Vlado needs his
Vlado's in trouble.
His head perks up a little bit as he closes a book in front of him, places it on the altar. He like takes a moment and just like shifts all the books like back into like an organized stack, and just like licks his finger and just like pinches the incense, putting it out, and he turns towards you. What do you need?
It's our friend Vlado.
Yes.
He's
Is he all
He's a
right?
statue now.
he's stoned.
How? How did this happen?
He looked into the eyes of a basilisk.
Of course he did. All right. Is anyone else injured? Has anyone else been paralyzed?
No,
No.
Just Vlado.
just him.
The rest of us actually managed to avoid it fairly easily. It was just Vlado.
Well, I may have a way to remedy this. Where is he?
Outside.
Brought the statue all the way here.
Yes, we did.
If you-
Yeah, and we had to buy 2 whole cards to do it.
Yeah, we really needed one, but you know.
I'm pretty sure we needed 2.
Is he damaged at all? The statue,
No.
that is.
Surprisingly, no. Came
That is
close a
good.
couple of times. He did
Even-
almost fall over one time.
Even after he got Wapajack.
Well, let's do this quickly. The longer it takes, the more difficult it'll be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, I said thank you. I never thank anybody who helps us.
He like starts walking outside the temple, and where'd you guys put the carts and stuff? Would he see him from like outside the place?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he walks up to it and just like looks at him like laying in a cart with just some scattered hay. And it was like a cart purchased from someone, so there's probably like some just like scattered bits of just like junk all around there. And he's just like sighs to himself.
Don't look at me, Paragon. These two bought these carts.
Hey, I didn't exactly have time to tidy up, alright? We were in a bit of a hurry.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
And it was either that or drag your stupid brother back here, Kratos. So I wouldn't complain about
Enough!
the nature
Just
of the car.
Kratos, help me stand him
sir.
up.
All right. Help you.
Yeah. And together you two are able to lift it. It's, yeah, you can definitely tell, like, it's still very, very difficult to get him out of the cart. It's not like he's, like, super strong. He's probably about, like, as strong as you or something like that. And, you
You're pretty
both
strong dudes.
managed to prop him up. Yeah, you two are some big dudes, so. Yeah, you managed to prop him up. And he just, like, looks across the statue, just like, examining it for a moment. Then he just starts praying to himself. He, like, puts his hand to the statue. There's just a moment of quiet. He's just, like, says something to himself for a short period. And then suddenly he pulls out his sword. And it ignites into flames.
Fluffles, he's doing the flamey thing.
Oh man, I love the flamey thing.
He's a sculptor, guys. I didn't tell you.
And he reaches his arm backwards. Does anyone do anything?
What are you doing?
As you say that, he takes it and smashes the pommel down right into Vlado's head, and the stone cracks.
Oh, okay.
You sure about this, Perry?
Is it? I feel like the stone's like a skin, and it just like peels off.
And as it does, you see a glow coming from underneath the cracks. And little bits of stone that seem to turn into dust as they shed off begin to crumble away. Vlado, you awaken to a blinding light. You can barely see, but you are conscious. You fall to your knees as little bits of stone crumble off of your body. As his spell is complete.
Oh, brother, you're back.
Ugh. Hi.
Great, he's back. I miss that voice.
What happened?
You got turned into stone.
I know that part. Not an idiot, I don't think.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Ungray Panda.
Yeah, I should do that.
What?
I was like watching the stream back. I'm like, did he do it right at the time he did it? No.
I'm like, oh, it's gonna
Aw,
fade the color just as
disappointed.
he...
I was
Yep.
like, he's gonna kill him like this.
No, I was going to be disappointed.
Panda's like, dang it! Now you don't get to play my new character. Damn it, Perry! Why are you so good at your job?
I even had the little robber's mask ready and everything.
Thank you, Paragon, for saving my brother, even though he's an idiot.
That's the least I can do.
Thank you, Paragon.
So, were you successful?
Yes.
And what?
Killing the
What were we
Hydra.
doing?
We killed
set
the
out
Hydra.
to slay a...
Oh yeah, we killed.
Oh,
the
you
Hydra.
guys did that without me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't
you don't have
actually
to
that
worry
big a
about
deal.
it. Remember, you
Just
were
the
all
three of you.
scared.
Yeah.
You didn't
he
bring
was-
me?
Well,
You were there. We
pretty
couldn't
much
move
after
you.
we defeated the basilisks, Vlado, the Hydra popped up out of the lake.
Yeah, Mev used
So-
you as a shield. It was pretty smart.
What?
You're fine,
Because of Paragon?
and because of the stone is you
Who
were
do you
actually
think carried
rather
you all the
durable.
way here from Ashton?
Probably Kratos.
No.
You're
my
you
new
were a
horse.
heavy piece of stone.
And if
There's no-
anything, you should
You
be
got a
thanking
horse?
us. Now
Yeah.
you don't have to fight the Hydra that you were so scared to fight.
I wasn't
Mhm.
scared to fight it. I was just concerned about our safety a little bit. That's all.
we're
Well-
terrified.
Now, no need to concern yourself. It's over.
True.
But yeah, we did it without Vlado. Just the three of us.
Very impressive. Maybe there's much adventure to be had in the lands of Skyrim for you four.
Is it impressive enough for you to sell me your sword?
Not
Oh,
going to sell you the sword.
Stop asking
Dang
for
it.
the sword.
And that jewel that you have in the middle of your armor there,
Oh
how
my
much is
God.
that?
Can you
Not
guys stop
going to
bothering
sell you
me
my
before I
armor.
run?
I don't need the whole armor, I just want the jewel.
It's part of the armor.
Okay, got it.
It's a
Fair
relic
enough.
of Akatosh. And he
Oh,
like
see.
just looks scornfully at Vlado and Kratos. How have your lessons to these two been going, then?
Well, you see, I was stoned, so like, kind of difficult
Great.
to teach somebody when you're
They've
stoned.
been going great. We know everything there is to know about Macintosh.
Yeah, I mean, I bought this cart and this horse off this poor girl who was trying to restart her life, and I would have never done such a kind and noble gesture had it not been for the teachings of Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
Us teaching them is like trying to talk to Vlado as he was petrified.
Yeah, it was easy. And had 0 resistance.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, very
Not
well.
necessarily true.
Rather than scolding you for...
We're
You know
trying
what, it's
our
just
best,
good to
right?
see
It's
that
not
you're
easy.
all alright.
Hey, good to see you're all right. I guess you are starting anew in this town here.
Yes. King of Whiterun gave me his blessing. He suggested we go here even. Said it would be good for the
Really?
realm, as it were.
You actually...
You talked to the same king we talked to?
Yes, he seemed... a strange individual, but... he had the right thoughts in place.
Putting
Is
it
he orb
lightly.
by any chance? On a table, maybe?
That
Yeah,
is
like a
the
bottle.
other thing I wanted to speak about.
Hmm.
He did
Well,
not
you see,
speak of it, but...
We might be a little bit busy, Paragon.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, well, I just assume we might be busy. You know, I was stoned and everything, so I don't really know the plan. But you know, I
Don't
figured...
listen to Vlado. I still think his mind's still a bit cloudy from all that's happened. Please go on,
Get us in
Paragon.
trouble.
What did the
Yes,
king talk to
get you in
about?
trouble. Because that hasn't already happened, has it?
No.
Do you even know what's going on?
What are you talking about? Like, before I turned to stone, or like during when I was stoned? Or are we talking about future?
As I
about
was
Paragon?
leaving Whiterun,
Uh-huh.
there seemed to be some bounties available.
Ooh.
And the
good ones?
description seemed to match you four rather well.
Well, that's just weird.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I made sure not to bring it up with the king there, but what have you four done to anger the king?
We didn't kill another king.
Well, we were staying in Whiterun for a night. May or may not have attacked the werewolf on instinct.
Hey, do you want to just like tell him the story honestly? Kind of what happened?
Yeah. Might as well.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
we
you
already
want to tell him that
Already
story?
started.
Yeah, he believes you as you speak it. Do you want to tell him about slaying one of the city guard, section of the city guards after speaking with the Daedric Prince? Want to skip that? Change it? I'll let you word that however you want to right now.
I mean, we could tell him, but obviously we're gonna also tell him that they initiated
Attack
the
first,
assault.
Could say that.
How far are we gonna go? Are we gonna tell him that Mev is a werebard?
I
Yeah, say
think
what
we
you
have
wanna say,
tell
guys.
them.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that. Not yet.
We'll
Okay.
tell them that we were attacked.
We'll see how he reacts to the whole werewolf stuff, and then we'll decide what to say about you.
Yeah, I guess we'll decide what we definitely are gonna tell him, and then we'll sort of feel out the conversation and decide what we're gonna tell him at that point.
Yeah. After
So I
you
guess-
tell him about the fact that you attacked a werewolf, got into a scuffle with the king, he gave you the task to go persuade the king of Riften or deal with him. Yeah, he definitely seems a lot more understanding of it. He's like, oh. Well, still, doesn't seem there's crimes to be had there. Especially since...
Well, you see, you don't really need to commit a crime in Whiterun.
Well, after that all happened, we ended up going back to Riften and helped out there with the whole giant attack. And then after that, we returned to Whiterun Hold, and we were kind of assaulted by the guard and their captain.
Was this guard another one of those cursed lichens?
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
a bear?
So,
it's
yes.
a werebear.
Kind of like a Care Bear, but not quite as cuddly.
Not trying to spread the message of friendship and love at all.
No.
Well, I understand. Maybe Whiterun is not quite what it seemed to be. Perhaps
Oh, you're telling us.
maybe it was just the guard there who was out for his own good. Maybe there's some corruption. But perhaps
Maybe?
us being here will fix that. And that
I
touch
hope
will
so.
help
Just be
Whiterun
careful,
regrow.
Paragon. Be careful.
I will do
You
my
can't-
best.
Possibly make it any worse.
Before anything like that happens, there's a lot to do still here in Rorikstead. The townspeople, it's not been good for them. What grain they have been able to harvest has been taken by pillagers, people who claim dominance over them. The king was saying he didn't have enough men to defend this area as well, with the struggles going on.
Probably doesn't help that we took out about 12 of them.
I don't imagine it does.
But I mean, we didn't have a choice.
They were trying to kill us, and we had to defend.
From what it seems, those you took out weren't the type to come save the townspeople anyway.
Yeah.
There's been some orcish raiders from a nearby fortress, claiming that they deserve tribute. Now, the king told me not to provoke them, and to do as they say. Not out of fear, but because they provide a buffer to whatever lies past their fortress.
Where is this
I
fortress?
kind of want to know what's beyond the fortress.
Well, it's nearby the border of the Reach.
Oh.
Ooh, we may or may not have run into some of the people already.
I've been hearing dangerous tales of what lies in the Reach. Full of madmen.
You ever see people with weird green things in their chests? I would be very careful.
That have no hearts.
And I hear they have White Walkers.
What?
They have
What are we
eyes?
talking about?
Nothing. Sorry.
Do they have eyes of blue?
There's
Mevidus?
people out
It's a
here
dream
walking with
I
no
must have
hearts?
had.
Are they undead then?
I don't know what they are. They don't look undead.
Yeah, they're not like any undead I've seen.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out then. If the orcs are keeping them at bay, perhaps we'll have to make some more deals with them. However, I don't really enjoy giving away
what kind of
portions of
deals
our
do you
grain.
make? You
I
just give
haven't
away
been
food?
told. They stroll up, take whatever they wish, and expect not to be bothered. Usually it's just food. I've heard worse tales, but nothing lately. I've only been here a day.
Well, perhaps perhaps we can find a middle ground. Maybe we can scare them into leaving you guys alone.
Scare the orcs.
I don't know how I like that sound, Mevidus.
What do you mean? Haven't we fought orcs before? Or were those ogres?
We fought
I don't
goblins
remember.
and ogres.
Ogres.
Well, yeah, my
I'm
thought
I'm sure
was
you
to
fought
not-
things more fearsome than these orcs, but
My point is,
they're
keeping
prideful
them
people.
alive.
they don't really enjoy to show fear.
Okay.
They worship
yeah,
the Daedric
probably
Prince
a bad idea.
Malakath and desire victory and blood.
Allah, who?
Princes over
Malakath.
gods.
Well,
Not the
then-
worst of the Daedric princes, but
Who
one
would be the
nonetheless.
worst?
well, don't really know how to help you. I mean, we usually specialize in destroying things and killing them. And it sounds like in this situation, that might even be more harmful to you than helpful. It is providing a border from something more dangerous.
It's possible. Still, if you would like to help the village here, perhaps help Whiterun in the long run, and defeat this corruption. You could try to speak with them. They're not barbarians,
You think
they
let
do
us in?
speak.
I mean,
Like
they're
diplomatically speaking, you think they listen?
Do what you can not to anger them. I don't imagine they'd let you into their fortress without good reason. But they wouldn't kill you immediately. Most likely.
Don't know about that. They held us prisoner once, and
That was-
and, you know,
There was
may or may
one
not
time
have-
they did that.
May or may not have sent their guard after us. We don't know.
One time.
Wait, what are you talking about? Whiterun?
This is likely a different tribe of orcs. Different clan.
Oh, we're talking about them. I thought we were talking about Whiterun.
Well, regardless, we're all part of Skyrim now. We must do what we can to make it better.
Agreed.
Let's make Skyrim great again.
You know, just asking, but if we were to do something like this, end some of this corruption, deal with that tribe of orcs, what would it be worth for us?
Oh my.
Gratitude of the entire village, perhaps?
it's for charity.
That's all we
There's no monetary value behind this work.
Guys, can you sell that? Gratitude?
I don't
You
know.
can sell whatever you want to sell. All right.
What do you
I
think
imagine
the
there's-
street value is?
Some powerful weapons and things to be found in the orc fortress, but
Ooh.
I
True.
don't imagine
We
they will
don't
be
wanna
willing
anger
to
these
part
guys.
with them.
I mean, we do not want to provoke them into attacking this place.
Let's
We
get
could
to
clear our bounties off of Whiterun if we solve this problem somehow.
I don't
It's
know if
quite
that's-
possible, but if you did slay town guards, it may not be that easy. There may be hunters seeking you already.
Self-defense is a thing.
I mean, can they really be called town guards? They weren't guarding the town.
And I
What's
don't
your
think
word
anybody's-
against guards
Oh.
and the king?
I don't think
He
anybody saw
seems
us
to have the
kill
final
them.
say.
Yeah, Mev,
Uh,
the guy
they-
we let get away. Murder him.
Oh, but he was gonna be quiet.
Yeah, that's.
if we
that
have
was a
bounties
lie.
on us, I doubt he was quiet.
I told
I'm
both.
pretty sure the reason we have bounties is because he wasn't quiet.
I
But
told
yeah.
the three of you that we should have killed him.
What does Paragon have to say about that little statement?
Well,
Yeah.
we don't know what kind of man he was. Perhaps he deserved it, perhaps he did not. Be for Akatosh to decide that.
That's what I kept telling Kratos, but he's just trying to get me to kill him.
You
I healed him
basically-
back. All right,
you
I brought him
pressed
back.
him
to
about his
question him.
gold, and you robbed him.
So I let him live.
Yeah,
Akatosh
at least he
does
didn't
it.
rob him of his life. That he let him keep.
And besides, with
probably
that
his
gold, I got
most
to buy my new
valuable possession.
horse.
Exactly. And we have 2 carts now.
For no reason.
Imagine how many good things we can do with another horse and a cart.
Okay, so flat out, say we go talk to these guys and everything goes south and we wind up having to kill all of them. Does that put this town in a better place or a worse place?
Well, the town as its own may be a better place. I would imagine slightly better. Whiterun as a whole, probably a slightly worse place. Don't know exactly what threats are beyond the reach and what threat this orcish stronghold shows to us. Could be either way.
Well, I mean, I don't think we should be trying to kill these guys. I think we should go talk to them diplomatically, come back, report our findings, and then we can discuss our next move.
I think what
Logic.
we're saying is that, you know, when we try to talk to them and all diplomatical and stuff,
Well, if they start
There's
getting
a-
mad at us,
there's
we
a
can just
good
say, okay, we gotta
chance-
go, bye.
I don't think...
I don't
Has
know
it
if
ever
that's-
worked that way?
No.
I
Wish
mean,
it did.
You can make it work.
Gotta
that
be
way.
honest, guys, we do have a tough time running from a fight. I mean, we all are kind of big-headed that way. Like, we feel like we gotta win.
I mean, I also feel like it's almost safer to just fight it out. I don't want to turn my back to anybody.
I mean, with the exception of Leto and those water elementals, I don't know if we've ever run from a fight.
So tempting to come in with Paragon here and say something cheeky.
Please, just do it.
No, I can't.
Oh boy.
Well,
What
I
up,
mean, I guess we're not really doing
You're lucky
anything
enough
else,
from
are we?
Paragon right now.
Well, if you have no other tasks, I'm sure people here would be grateful. At least figure out some information about why they're taking from the village.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I figure it's just because they're greedy, but
Could be that, yes.
Okay, so let's just go over what we're trying to do here. Let's not try to get into a fight. Let's be smart, diplomatic about this.
we get it, smart and diplomatic.
We don't want to
and
fight
aggressive.
a
and...
fortress of orcs. I'm just
Wait,
just saying
where
that.
is this fortress again?
I imagine it would be to the west if it's between here and the Reach.
That is correct. It's bordering the mountain pass.
Okay.
So, in the Reach.
On the
Yes,
border.
it's around the border there. It's actually just a little bit to the north and mostly west of this village. For what I'm told, I've never actually seen it myself. Yeah, about there.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't know what I drew. Anyway,
It's that
All right, I guess we'll go take care of this then.
so let's go take care of this, shall we? For Akatosh's sake, to bless this town and Whiterun.
I mean,
bless
we got
this
our
city.
cannon fodder back now, so
We bless this city
What?
with
Did you just call me?
Akintosh.
sorry, our second cannon fodder. My bad.
Who's the first?
We got our meat shield.
Yeah.
Bev.
What up?
Mev has been taking a lot of hits lately.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, Panda. In your absence in the last fight, I think I went down 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
3
jeez.
times in one session.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
That was fun.
two
good
of
times.
those were in the Hydra fight, I think.
Mm-hmm. Good times. Anyway, back to
Because he decided to step away from me and go next to the statue that couldn't react.
I was hiding behind Panda. He seemed like a better shield.
Well, if that is all, we'd be greatly appreciative of what you do. But I must return to my prayer and helping
Okay.
this village deal with all the refugees.
All right, we'll try our best, and we'll come back and report what happens.
And
Very
thanks
well.
for giving us Play-Doh back, I guess.
Yeah,
May
Thank you,
Akatosh shine
Paragon.
upon you all.
yeah,
Did you say
Akatosh
Macintosh?
speed.
And Macintosh speed.
Sure. He, like, steps back up to the altar, lights the incense again. You know, he's probably real cool about it, like, slightly pulls his sword out of the scabbard, flame licks up the side of it, lights the incense, puts the sword back down.
So that's why you don't
I
want to
want that
sell it.
sword.
Blaze it.
It's lit, fam.
It's
And
lit.
as you guys are exiting the room, you just hear him potentially speaking to Akatosh, doubting the decision he just made, sending you guys towards this.
What is it?
I mean, he did send Mev
Akatosh,
at him,
help
so
us all.
who knows what's gonna happen.
So yeah, you guys still got some daylight left. You could chill in a tavern here. There's actually a pretty decent tavern here.
Hey, we
Oh,
probably want to take the
man.
tavern and leave
It's a
in the
good
morning.
sized tavern at least. So
Yeah. Maybe we'll
We
go.
also have to make sure we watch our backs if there's hunters and a bounty on us.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Hunters, schmunters.
I guess we'll stay in town then.
Yeah, get an actual
Lay
rest
low.
in.
Maybe we'll talk a little bit about how we should approach this
Yeah,
when we go to talk to these guys.
come up with a good game plan, guys.
My game plan is let me do all the talking.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You
not a
guys
terrible
stand
idea.
behind me, look scary, and I will intimidate them. Maybe I'll even ready a fireball. And
Oh,
you even
geez.
speak orc?
I don't think any
Do
of
any
us
of us
do.
speak orc? I think I might.
I do.
I do. I speak orcish.
maybe they speak English?
Common.
I might need to talk to him, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You could be my translator.
Yeah, I can translate for you.
Dude, I'll translate. I'm the linguist of the group.
Not
I don't know if
cheating.
that's
I think we all
necessarily
are, to be
true.
honest.
All you guys know a good deal of languages, except Mev.
But
Yeah.
I know 4.
So do I.
Well,
I think they know 4 as well. Yeah, true.
Now,
My dragon theme's a little.
You know more than Panda.
True.
now, if there's a lot of them, there's no way I could fear. I mean, there's no way I can charm all of them. But I could probably do a fear spell if things get really rough.
You could fireball them.
No.
I don't
We're
want
not
to
trying
start a
fight them.
fight.
We're not trying to fight them.
But I'm thinking of readying a fireball just to intimidate them.
No. We
Ooh.
can't intimidate an orc.
And if we need to get away, I can do my spike growth, and it'll be
What are we going to do?
perfect.
Reason with them instead?
Well, we gotta talk to them, figure out what's going on, what they want.
First.
I'm just trying to be ready for all situations.
Oops.
What is?
What if they
I'm
just-
trying to charm me? I was like, really, Mev? Really?
I don't even
I
think you
can't.
could try.
Yeah, I don't think I can anymore.
That's right, Mev. That's right.
But I will fireball you in the face if you keep arguing with me. I mean,
Yeah, so
I think that should be our first. I guess we'll try reasoning with them at first, but then, if that doesn't work, we might have to try intimidation.
I don't think intimidation is gonna work,
You
especially
think
if there's a
reasoning
large
with them
number
is?
of them.
Well, how about we try reasoning with them first, and then if things go south,
We
That's
walk
what
away.
magic is for, Vlado.
You walk
Reason,
away and you come back with an
schmeason.
army. That's what you do if they don't
are-
want to talk reasoning.
Where are we gonna
we
get an
are
army?
the
Yeah,
army.
I don't have an army.
We got Riften.
Do
like
we?
3 days travel.
We could talk to
We-
Corvin.
We haven't been to Riften in weeks.
We need a third
Week.
cart, guys.
Weeks.
Come on.
Corvin's cart is better than probably me and Fluffle's carts put together, but
I mean, I don't know about my cart, but your cart definitely.
hey, Cheryl does not take any. She would not just pull around any kind of cart. She's a classy horse. She only pulls
Are
the
you
finest
implying
horse.
my horse is not classy?
Not at all.
I need
Well,
a name for that.
what
thing.
does your horse look like, by the way, Tiger?
I don't know.
Describe it. Go for it. It's all you.
I think it's kind of like a just a standard, like brown horse, dark brown mane. Pretty standard workhorse.
We're gonna name it Glue.
No. Elmer.
Terrible.
You call it Elmer's.
Elmer's. I'm totally naming it Elmer's.
Jeez.
So you guys, as you're having this discussion, you walk through the village. Still, some people crowding the streets a little bit. Not really crowding, but, just essentially some homeless people around. You pass by a couple people with, dark hoods over their heads coming by you.
That freaks me out, man.
And you see
Dear
the
Gorath.
tavern. It's a larger building, seems to be a 3-story large building, so something you
Oh,
might
man.
find in one of the towns, but it's just a nice place here. Ooh, chat, I'll give you the task of thinking of a cool, cheeky tavern name.
Yeah,
So-
good tavern name.
Tavern's got the best/worst names. It's great.
Water element
Fantasy
tavern.
No, stop.
Mhm.
Don't give them no ideas.
Yeah, it's the Splashing Memory is the tavern. Yeah, but you guys make your way into the tavern, and I suppose, want to do anything special, or are we just getting some food and sleep?
Drinking contest.
I think
Partake.
I don't know.
Partake.
Fine. It'll be quicker to just do the drinking contest than to argue about it.
What about Mevedis? How are you feeling about this?
I'll see how long I can last.
Wait, what about you, Vlado? You need
I'm
something
good.
in your system.
Let's go
Oh,
try
I'll
and
just take some
negotiate with
water.
orcs while we're half
You
cut.
can take some water because. You can take some water. Down.
So you don't want some warm milk?
You don't want some water?
Water
Milk-
is an element.
Milk drinker?
Panda's
I'm gonna go sit by myself over there.
All right, lads. Let's start this drinking contest up and
Yeah,
have
y'all
some
know what
food,
to
shall
do.
we?
Oh man.
Okay.
Wait, is it Constitution saves
Oh!
or Constitution
Oh,
checks?
look at Mev
I
go.
slam it.
Oh my god, I can't.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, it seems like
Okay,
after
I
Mev
rolled
was
rolled
recently
an
been
8.
morphing in and out of his werewolf form. He's been, working on his system a little bit, and he's just taking it.
Building up
So-
my tolerance.
Yeah, Kratos, normally you just have a drink and it's nothing, but now you look to your side, look to your other side. These guys aren't feeling it yet. Oh,
We're like, oh, really? I'll show you a thing or two.
Yeah, I'll show you something. Haha.
Get some. Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Fluffles.
Oh, snap.
you're at about 10% right now. You're down.
I'm still feeling pretty good.
Still
I'm
awake
guessing.
though. Yeah, you guys are both all right right now. Maybe.
How am I feeling?
It's okay, guys. We just need to do Jaeger bomb, get some Red Bull up in here, and I'll be good to go.
You're feeling about how Mev is after that recent one? Yeah, okay, you guys are like tied up right now. How about next one wins?
What about
Let's go.
Is Fluffles
Okay.
done here?
Yeah, Fluffles can go if he wants. Fluffy, you're out.
Alright, Mephitis, let's go.
Julio, take
did.
me to bed.
I did.
Oh, I lost.
You rolled a 20, you rolled a 6. Yeah, Kratos, Vlado might have had the right idea here. Nah.
Julio.
That's because Vlad
And just
was a little
strangely,
wimp.
I'm just still sort of sober. Slam my last drink on the table and go,
Elmer.
well, been fun, fellas. Have a good night. I think I'm gonna call it early and get up and walk away from the table.
Just calling on his
Right.
Daedric power to burn out all the alcohol or something. Fine,
Yeah,
that was easy.
something.
Akatosh can't do this for
I
me.
used
What a
hellish
jerk.
rebuke.
On his stomach.
If we feed Mev chocolate in his werewolf form, will he die?
Only dark chocolate.
All right,
They're
so
not
do I
immune
have
to poison,
Carry somebody
so-
up the stairs now, or
You
both
have
of
to
them.
carry me.
You might want to carry Fluffles. Kratos can wobble his way up. Fluffles is
Carry
not capable.
me.
No, you
Fluffles
know
is
what? I'm just
knocked
gonna.
out.
No, I'm told later. I got this. I'm take Fluffles by his tails and drag him up the stairs.
no, I'll get him. I'll get him.
Too late. I'm already dragging him.
All right.
Julio,
tried.
not the tail.
Julio licks you in the face.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
are.
You guys managed to get to your rooms.
Who's
And,
carrying me?
I toss him on the bed. Go to sleep.
Well, I tried.
You're not my
Dark, you
real
end up
dad.
falling asleep in that same room.
All right.
Just
On the
on the
bed?
floor, next to him,
Okay.
your pick.
Next to him.
How far you wanted to get.
Just throw him on the bed. Just
Kratos, you
Let's
want
get
to cuddle?
Mhm.
Let's get some fan art, people.
Yup.
A big brawly paladin and a Khajiit.
Yeah. So I guess as the night passes, the assassins come after you in your sleep. And
It's alright, I'm ready. I'm not drunk.
But instead
Alright,
of
so-
trying to kill you, they just draw things on your face in Sharpie
Uh-huh.
marker.
Oh, those
so
animals.
embarrassing.
Did they
yeah,
draw
as you're
red
sleeping-
whiskers on me?
You all, find some good rest, but let's see. Kratos and Fluffles, make a Constitution check. Save. Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Okay, we get a +2.
I can't
It's okay.
possibly get another
Sure.
one, so I'm good. Oh,
Nice.
Okay, we're
I
good.
just threw up and I'm good.
Yeah. You wake up and
we threw up in each other's mouths.
Oh, gross.
What?
I don't
Hold on,
think
step back. What?
we're gonna skip that scene. We're gonna skip over that scene a little bit. Yeah, you guys wake up and you realize you just passed out, like still in your armor and everything.
No fan
But-
of that, please.
Yeah,
That would be the one.
You straight up slept in your armor, but with that Constitution save, you're all right. It's just a little sore here and there. And
I slept in your armor.
yeah,
Or like the time I was with Blader's wife.
I have like little circles all over my
What?
body because of chain armor.
He doesn't have it
yeah,
anymore.
definitely little circles pressed.
Anymore.
But you can't really see it because you have the fur.
Yeah, so we good.
Yeah, so you guys get up and you'll live.
Now. Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, Fluffles.
So, we got a plan, guys. We're just gonna, I guess, try to reason with them first.
My plan is aspirin.
We're gonna try to talk to them, figure out what they want.
Sorry,
And
Skyrim.
we're
Well,
gonna-
you all
we're
do
gonna
have
leave.
abilities to cure poison, and alcohol is a poison. So
True. Kratos, give me that mask.
No. Oh, that's
I-
right. I'm resistant.
I think
Well,
that
Plato-
doesn't resist the poison inside your body. I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Plato,
okay.
I'm pretty certain we know what they want. I mean, they come to the town, they pillage whatever they want, and then they leave. It's pretty clear what they want.
Well, I mean, we sent them to Whiterun instead of our friend's village. It's a win-win.
Hmm. I guess it's one way of looking at it, but, I mean, just because the king in Whiterun is evil doesn't mean there isn't innocent people there, too.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
But there's probably not.
There's probably no innocent people in Whiterun. Like, let's be real.
Except for that girl who sold me her horse. She's there now, so I guess that makes one.
Yeah, think about her, Fluffles.
I already have her horse.
I don't know what else she could give me. Well, okay. I guess should we head out? Unless anybody
What are we
else has
talking
any
to them
other
about,
business.
though? Like, what are we trying to achieve from this talk?
We're trying to get them to stop raiding this place.
We have to offer some kind of solution, because they're not just gonna stop.
You don't know that.
We'll
That's
play
why
it by
I'm saying
ear.
we gotta scare them.
We'll
we
play
need
it
to
by ear,
threaten them.
Plato.
Yeah,
Threatening
we'll
them
just
is not
wing
gonna
it.
work.
We always wing it, and it always works out.
How do you know
guess that's-
threatening them is not gonna work?
They're orcs! They're
So?
threatening ones, not us.
You don't know until we try.
That
Yeah, living in
you
the
know
world
what?
you've
I'll
lived
just
in, you
follow
know
your
that not
lead for
all
once.
orcs are. They're not like They're, Elder Scrolls orcs. Generally, when you would think of it, they're like, they generally live amongst society here and there. They're not like goblins. They can be talked to, they can be reasoned with. It's
Yeah.
the strongholds are often
mean-
very territorial and sometimes rough. So
I mean, Plato, have they killed a Hydra? No.
How do you know?
And
or a
In doubt.
chimera, or a gargoyle, or a giant, or a mammoth.
if
Probably
things get
not.
crazy,
Besides,
guys, we'll
if-
just wabbajack them.
Exactly.
Or Misty Step them.
Or we'll Elmer's them. I don't know what my horse is gonna do, but we'll try anyway.
Okay.
I
Alright,
just want to
well,
throw in the fact that
You know,
I
I'm
have
just
a
gonna follow
horse.
you guys' lead for once. That'll be fun.
should we,
Yeah, because you never take the lead.
I mean, to be fair, you've been following our lead for the last 4 days, because stone and whatnot.
really have a choice.
You don't
never
need to bring that up,
He has
alright?
to follow his older brother.
Older brother? You're like 2 minutes older than me. Calm down.
Well, actually, I think
Only
he's,
2 minutes? I
2
thought it
minutes
was-
and 4 days now.
Yeah, something like that.
What?
Oh, the guy that sold us the potion told us a little about petrification. Yeah, you stop aging when you're stoned. Shocking,
Well, you know
I
what?
know.
I'm younger. I look better now. It's okay.
Still look the same. You're still ugly.
Watch when you're old and ugly and wrinkly. I'm gonna be perfectly fine.
Until 4 days later.
Anyway,
And you done.
if you children are done, should we head west?
Please call us children.
Yeah,
Me?
I'm like a little pudgy
So, Matt,
little,
what's your
pudgy
AC
little
right now?
bard looking up at you guys.
I mean, do we have to pull out the Misty Step real quick?
Mev's like, werewolf up.
It doesn't matter against my Misty Step.
Hmm.
You want me to turn you into something?
Try me, not kidding.
Oh yeah, you should be lucky. We tried to polymorph you.
I did-
All right, let's just keep walking.
Don't worry about it.
Let's go to the stronghold. We're wasting
That's
time.
enough I know about that, Fluffles.
True.
I guess I'm gonna hop on my horse.
I'm gonna hop on my horse.
I'm gonna relax in the cart in the back of.
Oh, I was just about to say the
Tiger's
same
horse.
thing.
Oh yeah, who's gonna take Mev's cart?
You are.
Is it a
We
piece
have
of
to take that
garbage?
cart?
It's kind of a piece of garbage. It's not a nice cart by any means.
We'll just
but-
leave it here for
We
the
just
people
kind of
of...
ditch it here right now.
just gonna
If
leave
it's-
it for the
if it's
people
here
of
when we
Orcs.
get back, great.
If
Wait,
it's not
so you just leaving your
charity,
horse here too?
bam.
Looks
Dark?
like we're... What?
You leaving your horse here too, or are you riding him?
What's the point of leaving my horse here?
Okay, you're
Yeah.
taking. Okay.
We're
Okay.
leaving Tiger's horse and Mev's cart.
We're not leaving my horse. I'm using my horse to carry my cart.
And then you're gonna carry the 3 of us.
No.
No, it's 3 horses, 1 cart. I'm in the back of the cart. That's it.
Bam.
Okay.
Being escorted like a king.
Hi ho, Elmer.
That's what you tell your horse to do?
Yeah.
Hi ho.
Chauffeur, could we go a little bit slower? The ride's a little bumpy back here.
Go faster. Make him hit his head on the sides.
Okay. So I guess we start heading out in the direction that we did. I guess we didn't really ask anybody what the stronghold is, but we assume it's kind of.
We assume we'll know it along the road.
We talked to Perry.
Northwest.
Said it was
Yeah, I
northwest.
suppose. Yeah.
There's a road that goes northwest.
Yeah, you might be able to see it if you just travel that direction. You might not. I don't know.
Well, if we don't see it, we don't see it.
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, you guys travel in that direction, mounted on horseback, riding in wagon.
Sword fighting in the background?
I think that was like some blacksmithery. Either way, I'm composing that
okay.
music track. It was the In Village soundtrack. Now we're not in Village anymore.
Okay. Just make sure. I heard sword fighting. I got kind of.
Yeah, I heard the clash.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Be right back. 2 secs.
All right. So as you continue,
passes out in the
suddenly
cart.
the cart flips over.
Sorry, Mav. Still have cut from last night. Probably shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, you flip the cart back up. It's completely undamaged. You throw Mev back in. He's unconscious, but he'll be better soon. Yeah, you begin riding in that direction. It's a pretty bright, sunny day. It's nice out even. It's a little warmer than it was the day before.
Ooh, look at that tree.
Bright,
Spring is
sunshiny
fully
day.
coming into action.
Spring? It's spring.
Right.
Came like early spring, but now it's like moving towards mid-spring, and it's nice. It's like probably one of the first nice days in Skyrim you've had,
Oh man.
comparatively. So, yeah, you begin traveling through. Not much seems to happen. You see some plains or some farmsteads here and there, but it's
Oh, I heard like airplanes. I was like, what?
yeah, where in the middle of Whiterun, it was just like farms as far as the eye could see. Over towards this way, it's a lot of just empty land, with like some rocky crags dotting it here and there, and then you see like the mountain range, where the reach is kind of just like stretching across the distance as you get ever closer to it.
What a beautiful scenery, you guys. We should build a cottage out here.
Yeah, it's a couple hours pass, and you guys begin to probably get to like where you think the destination might be. So let's get one of you to roll for. Would it even be survival? Are you just following the road, or are you trying to like go off road a little bit to where it might be?
Off-roady a little bit.
All right, one of you roll a survival check,
I got
just
this.
for direction's sake.
What type of terrain is this?
This would be
Count as
plains.
mountainy? Oh,
Definitely not mountainy yet.
Survival.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to navigate fairly easily. It's not too hard. Now, can everyone else make a perception check?
Including me.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. You're kind of like looking around.
Wow.
For like different
Oh,
things.
you already made me roll it. I hate.
Well, I need you.
Said
I did
everybody
want you to
else.
roll it.
I'm like napping in the back of the cart.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
There.
Matt passed out in the cart, so that works out.
Let's see. I'm
And
totally
that
just
has
gonna roll
natural
for Play-Doh.
15 though.
Panda.
Let's see. His yeah, he has a natural 15 if like something's sneaking up on you. And his. You want to roll his perception or should I? He has a 0, so it's just a natural 20.
I'll roll it though.
All right. 1d20.
Pandino.
You say same as. All right. Yeah, you guys look around. Kratos, you manage to like arch yourself up on the horse, look around a little bit, but you don't really seem to see any of the orc stronghold at all. But as you guys are traveling down the road a little bit more, you do see like a flipped over old cart. Looks like it's been there for weeks, if not months, and it just it doesn't
years.
have any bodies or anything around it, but there's a cart flipped over nearby.
I want to look at it.
Oh
Guys,
man,
a new cart. I
We
wonder
didn't
if
even
it's
have
still
to
working.
buy ours.
Seems a little damaged too. Just throwing that out there, but
How did
Maybe
that
usable.
cart get all the way over here?
Hey! Not my cart.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it might be.
Besides, how would if you know how bad my cart was? How would it have made it all the way over here on its own
True.
before us?
He does have a point.
Yeah, so, if you want to look, examine the cart a little bit, you can do like an investigation check if you want to look into what's going on, or a perception check if you just want to give it a glance.
I'll get off of Elmer's and I'll
Get off my horsey.
I'll
Go check it.
investigate.
You and I shall go investigate together, my Khajiit
Alright.
brother.
Oh man. My
Are you just-
investigation's really crappy. Let's go!
Then you better.
Yeah, Fluffles, you're like looking at like where there's definitely these are once hoof prints here. There was a horse with this
I'm
cart.
still pretty convinced it's Mev's cart.
Yeah, and Kratos, as you're looking through,
cart, it actually had a horse.
yeah, you see it's like, now that you get a closer look, it's very damaged. It doesn't look like anyone was like murdered on this cart or anything, but it is a little old, maybe blood washed away or something if there was. But you see some like broken barrels and crates, but they seem like empty. And there's, aside from like just a couple of them, there's not much there. It just like looks like whatever was on this cart was just picked clean, so assume what you
Wait.
will.
You have a dilemma. Panda DC'd.
Yeah.
And I am in Mev's spot. and
Mev is-
It's alright.
Place.
You guys will be
in
fine.
mine and
You'll be fine.
Panda's.
Mev's still mostly on camera, so it's just
Yeah.
in a weird spot.
I just go between two different like
House invader.
Panda will be back,
I'm over
hopefully.
here. Now I'm over here.
Does that mean we take the break now?
I like the
Forget,
salty
that's it.
skeever.
That's it. Salty skeever.
That's perfect. It needs to be like an adjective.
Damn, look at that
animal.
close-up. Jesus.
Yep. Just like, yeah, it's definitely like adjective noun. That's every tavern name in fantasy.
Usually an animal of some sort.
You're
Yeah.
an animal.
The rusty monkey.
A rusty
Man,
monkey.
Panda's even back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
you're
you're good
making
to
back.
go. You guys just left the Salty Skeever Tavern.
Oh, is it, we got a name now?
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I like it.
So good name suggestions, guys. Also in chat before we come back, let me know if the audio sounds a little bit more balanced in this. We did discover an error with my mic when we switched over to like the system with the webcams and all, but it should be all fixed up right now. So if it does sound better, let me know. If you can't tell any difference, also let me know. If it sounds worse, well, stop trolling me. So, are you gentlemen ready to
I have
begin?
no sound.
Oh,
Put your shoe on your head.
Dude, I don't want to go all the
Yeah,
way
we're
upstairs and get a shoe.
Alright, so yeah, we return as the party gathers around this rundown wagon, seeming to be missing things. But it doesn't seem like it was a slaughter or anything, just stolen things.
But
Nice.
unfortunate for these people.
When do you guys think we're gonna run into this stronghold? I kind of feel like we should have gotten directions beforehand.
Well, they don't know where it is, so how are we supposed to know? They know a
True.
general idea. That's all that matters, right?
I mean, it's a stronghold. How can you miss it, right? What I
Yeah.
figured.
That's fair enough.
I got
Nighttime.
timed out of chat.
See?
And I found
I
it
put
right
like
here.
1,000 exclamation points. I didn't know I could get timed out for that.
Stop spamming symbols, Tiger. Come on.
What are we talking about? We just walking, right? Or
We
riding.
came up.
Yeah,
to
you
a
just got off
cart.
your horses. There's a cart run down on the ground. There's like a couple broken crates or barrels, but other than that, seems mostly empty.
Well,
kinda
I
like
assume
flipped
we wanna
over.
investigate it.
Crates. We investigated it already.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys find
We
anything?
searched.
You look through the crates and there's really nothing in them. There's like
Oh.
some hay that was like for packing, but that's just kind of like left there, scattered around a little bit.
Defeated the Vlado.
Can I look for like some like footprints or anything?
Yeah,
Kinda?
Fluffles.
See if
do
I
Oh,
can figure
sure.
out
I'll
what
say you
they're
can
doing.
make a
Kitty sen-
survival or an investigation check.
Do your kitty
They're both-
senses see any
survival.
footprints walking away from this place?
No, my nose is stuffed. Can't smell anything.
I see anything, Xylo?
It's been a while, so like there's been rain and it's kind of flushed the footprints away, but you can tell there's definitely there was definitely a scuffle of some kind here.
Oh, so it was a fight. Okay.
Yeah, there's like footprints all around it, and they're like in different directions, some like deeper than others. So it's not like they just like got out of their car and left.
But it's not recent.
Yeah, it's not recent.
Okay.
Well,
Then
should we keep moving on,
we
guys?
should- yeah, I think we should keep going if there's nothing of interest in the cart.
Let's go.
Cause
Alright.
Hi ho, Elmer.
Yeah, as you guys keep going north and go definitely a little more like northwest than just west, but you keep going in that direction. Everyone make another perception check.
Do all these necessary works.
And don't roll bad this time, please.
perception, you said?
Yeah.
We're all above a 10.
Spoke too soon.
I broke it.
But yeah, as you guys are going, you do see a little faint bit of smoke going up into the horizon. As you look closer, you see what seems to be some sort of structure there. The horses move closer, and it's definitely like some wooden fortifications with a couple bits of smoke wisping up from there. This is definitely a stronghold of some kind. Might be the orc stronghold.
Does it smell like orcs around?
Roll a
do they
perception
smell
check.
like?
Sense perception. You don't get any distinct smell.
Okay. Oh. This must be the place, right, guys?
I don't know
Yeah, it
of
must
any
be.
other place, so should be.
Or I suppose we should check it out. Guess everybody proceed with caution.
Okay.
Okay, we slowly start walking towards the structure.
All right. Yeah, as you guys are moving closer to the structure, Vlado, you see some large wolf creatures kind of darting around in the distance,
Like
towards the
the-
mountain side.
Do they look hostile? Or
They're not
just
coming at
walking?
you, but they're definitely like moving, and it seems like they've seen you.
So they're trying to flank us.
That is definitely a solid possibility.
Okay, I'll just tell everybody to keep their eyes open. Be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably end up getting about how close do you want to get to the fortress, or you're just rolling right up to it?
We roll up. We roll
Well, you don't
up.
want to walk inside, but
They see
Okay.
me rolling. They hating.
Yeah,
We
so
wanna
imagine
get
you
close
guys
enough
get
where we
like
can
100, 200 feet away from it, when suddenly those wolves, you see them coming closer from behind. You hear a howl go off, and yeah, it's really quick before you realize that there's some arrows fired from the keep towards you guys, and they go like, you see about like 4 arrows land in the ground in front of you.
in front of us?
Yep. Right in
Oh.
front of you.
Oh. My toes.
Those!
My hooves.
What are these wolves doing? Are they just looking at us, or they?
Yeah, they
attacking us?
come. They get about like 30 feet, about like 30 feet behind you, and then just start like they stand still and just start snarling.
I'm starting to get the feeling we're not going to get a friendly welcome here.
Gee, what tipped you off?
Probably the
Oh,
arrows
man.
and the wolves.
Yeah, me
for
too,
being
man.
honest.
So what are you guys doing right away?
I start
Um,
to chant my Jackie Chan chant. Yo, go, fighties out.
Which talisman is that, huh?
I'm one with the
Wolf
force. The force is one with
talisman
me. I'm one with the
is
force. The
that
force is
thing?
one with me. I'm
Just
one with the
kidding.
force. The force is one with me. I'm
The
one with the
tiger
force. The force is
talisman,
one with me.
obviously.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna have my hand on my weapon, but like, actually, there's no way not to look like.
I yell at
threatening
the
when-
people. Hey, we're here. We're peaceful. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we're peaceful.
We just want to talk about some diplomacy.
Diplomacy, politics,
Yeah, we're trying to.
math.
Yeah, suddenly you guys can see as the beginning of the gate to the fortress. It's like just like jagged wood almost, with like some spikes piercing up. Just starts to like slowly creak open, and you see a group of orcs start walking out from the front of it. Start to walk towards you slowly. Some of them have like these large great axes, and the weapons are like really nice weapons. You see a couple of them seem to be in like full sets of plate armor, and others just kind of hold like some steel swords and stuff. Maybe a couple have shields, some have like bows, and they're readying them. And they just slowly are working their way towards you.
Quite the great axe. That axe.
Oh, geez. Don't want the axe. But
Are they
Wolves
looking up
continue to
like
snarl behind you.
they're coming to attack us, or they're coming to talk to us?
well, they're walking kind of slow.
What's their body language?
You know, they're
saying?
certainly trying to be intimidating. Roll an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh, all of us?
I got a +3 in there.
Sure.
Oh my god, I have a 1 in insight. Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Yeah, they're walking up to you, and you guys definitely tell they're trying to scare you, but they're like also like flourishing their weapons a little bit. They're not necessarily like coming to attack you right now.
Yeah, they're not like running and charging to attack. They're
But yeah, they certainly look like they're 100% ready to attack, though.
okay.
I guess we're kind of matching them then.
Are they within speaking distance at this point?
Well, they're still moving forward. You could like shout and they'll hear you, but it's not like a natural
Nah,
speaking distance.
I'm gonna wait for
Right
them,
now, they're
and when
about
they get
150
close,
feet
I'm
away
gonna-
from you.
I want to like talk to them in their own language at first.
maybe we park them horses.
All right.
Yeah, we can
do
get
you
off
Now
dismount?
remember, Vlado, I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, no, I just want to say hi to them in their natural language.
That's assuming that they speak your language,
Well,
man.
that, I'm gonna talk to them in their
Well,
natural language
persuasion is
first.
not
I'm
all
talk-
about
I'm talking to
words,
Mav, not
Fluffles.
you.
Persuasion is also about body language, tone. There's a
He
lot
does have
to
a
it.
point. He does have a point, Fluffles.
Yeah, but if they don't
Intimidation as
understand
well.
you, I don't think it really matters.
So, yeah, they're
So yeah, as
mostly
these guys all
sitting
move
kind
towards
of
you, the
front.
wolves continue to snarl behind you. What are you guys doing?
Just kind of chilling, looking at the
Bad
orcs.
dog.
Just on your horse, kind of weapon possibly at the ready, but not out.
I
Yeah, like, I
I
could
quickly
get it out in
turn
a
back,
second.
look at one of them, and snarl back for a second.
Just snaps his jaws a little bit, but stays at about that same distance, 30 feet back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, as you guys see, the group walks up to you, and now that you see it, there's probably about 9 of these guys, and they walk up to you and start to make like a wide circle, kind of semicircle around you guys.
Oh
surrounding
no,
us
the crescent
with the
moon
wolves.
formation.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, with
I guess
the
I'll
wolves
say
behind.
hello, my friends, in Orcish.
You call them your friends?
Oh yeah, it's
Can't appear weak,
negotiation.
Panda.
They reply, "Hey, you're not my friend."
Is
Common.
that how they actually reply?
You're not a friend.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, so you say that, and then one of them just pauses, and then just shouts back to you, "Dozak Batul, Gorash Nakarov."
What do you
Is that
say?
Orcish?
Hey,
Yeah, he recognizes
What is-
Orcish. He's
what does
just
that mean?
wondering, what are you doing here, dude? Come, what's up?
We're here to talk.
I step forward. I'm like, and saying just in the only language I know. Do you understand me?
He looks towards you, and
Do
right
you
now
speak my language?
these guys are about 20 feet away, and he just like continues. He like takes another step towards you until he gets like about 15 feet away from you. Yes.
Now we understand. You've been paying some visits to Rorikstead. We come here to discuss what your business is there.
Well, they help feed our people. That's our business.
Well, you know their people suffered to feed your people.
Well, that's a shame.
Is there no other way for you to feed your people without stealing it from stealing food from Rorikstead?
It's not necessarily stealing, it's tribute.
Oh, tribute.
They help
So-
us. We make sure not to harm them. We don't let others harm them.
And you believe this is a fair trade?
Sure.
Sure.
It seems like he doesn't really care that much.
Same,
Yeah,
bro.
sure.
Yeah, he just seems to like have just a I don't care type of attitude towards it. Just like he's not amused by you guys, even though you got your armor, got your horses. Like, you look along some of these orcs, their armor is legitimately better than yours, better crafted. Some of them have nicer weapons, not necessarily magic weapons like a few of you, but these are well-crafted bits of weapons and armor. And these guys look like they know how to use them, so they're not really scared of you guys at all.
I'm scared of them.
Are you scared of them?
Like 20 of them.
There's like 9. You still can't count.
20 minus 9 means 11. I'm sure there's 11 more inside the camp. Boom.
And besides, no one there seems to be able to defend themselves, so...
Well, things are changing in Rorikstead, and we're here to tell you that business is gonna change.
No, is it?
Yes.
He just grins, and you see, like, he has, like, teeth. Like, 2 of them are just jutting up like tusks. One of them just, like, chipped off.
Yeah, well, we're just here to say that either way, you're gonna stop bothering Rorikstead. Now, it could be done the easy way, or it could be done the hard way. Scary little werebarb.
We're the tiniest person.
So is that supposed to be a threat? Or
Doing nevertheless.
are you trying to cut a deal?
We would like to cut a deal.
Well, we'd like to do this a peaceful way.
Huh. Well...
And I can assure you that you would too.
God damn it.
He takes another few steps towards you. He's getting real close now. He probably gets up into, like, within 5 feet. If he wanted to, he'd be within striking distance of you. He gets even closer. Looks down at you. This guy's got to be, like, 6.5 feet tall. Even slightly taller than Craig.
Mevidus ain't budging.
Yep. He just stares down at you. Let's see. What kind of check? Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You have +3.
Yeah, you just stare at him with an iron will. Because that was with the +3. That's a 22. And he
Iron
just
will,
like
just
stares down at
just not
you,
amused. I'm not scared. Just like,
furrowing his
That's
brow.
only doing this because he has backup.
I ain't scared.
what? I got my crew with me. What?
Y'all messing with my clique?
I got my werewolf ring. What?
What?
Yeah, he stares down, and for a moment, you guys are like, "Oh, is something about to happen here?" But then he just like smacks you on the shoulder and just like, "Ha! All right then. Seems you do have some guts after all."
As we see Mevidus's pants get darker.
This guy should have worn the brown pants.
Well, if you want to speak peacefully, if you want to make a deal, perhaps you should speak with the chief.
That'd be lovely.
Perhaps we should.
Well, come on in. And as the orcs just start to kind of part the semicircle, he just like has his arms out and then just starts walking towards the fortress.
Okay. I also
jeez.
glance back at the dogs and see if their aggressiveness is still at the same level. Or if
Yeah,
they
it's
kinda
definitely
like
not
them.
as much of the same level, but they're still like quietly snarling a little bit, staying in that same distance. It looks like they've been trained to some extent.
I just turned to Dark and I was saying to Khajiit, I'm like, are we actually going in there?
Yes.
Seems a little stupid, don't you think?
It is, but you know, if we can eliminate the problem anyway, might as well do it peacefully.
This is what we came here for.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
All right, Mev. Let's go. Don't threaten the chief, okay?
So far, it's working.
No. Okay.
He
you
thinks
know what?
I have
Let-
gusto.
You got moxie, kid.
He thinks I have moxie.
I love that
Okay.
ability on Crocodile.
Let's go inside and hope for the best.
I guess we go in.
Hopefully we don't become slaves or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully.
again, trying to stay on alert. Always I'm kind of like eyes dodging back and forth, keeping a look on the surroundings.
Yeah, trying to stay alert, but also, well, I don't know. I'm gonna say,
Like,
how do you want the bounce to be?
alert?
You want to look paranoid, or do you want to look tough? You want to actually be looking about and keeping a good
look tough.
view on things,
Tough.
or do you just want to look straight forward and not really get a good bearing on everything?
And I guess us will.
There's a
we'll be
balance to
looking
make
around.
here.
I'd say look tough. We're going like prison rules. You want to like
Eyes straight forward.
yeah.
Forget whatever's going on around you. You got
I'm
bigger
gonna
goals.
keep an eye out.
I just
around
whisper to Julio, watch our backs.
I guess
Yeah, so
I'm
everyone
standing
who's
kinda
not
closer
trying to
them,
look
so
tough
I'll
and
look
macho, I
too.
guess, make a perception check.
Wait, what?
Whoever.
If you're actually looking around, getting a good feel of the place, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm not looking around.
That's fine. Anyone?
Julio's
Now's
just
your
gonna
chance, so.
watch behind me. He's like coiled up on my neck.
No, I'm standing next to him, so I got to keep up his act.
All right, are you on foot or are you on horseback?
Probably go on horse.
Alright. Yeah, so I take it you guys are all riding the horses in.
Yeah, may as well.
Yep.
Mev, are you walking or did you get back in the wagon?
I guess I'm walking.
Okay.
Mav's leading the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, as you walk
I
in,
gotta
you guys.
keep up this front now.
Yeah, you guys do manage to see some things. There's definitely some huts around. It's not necessarily like bad, you know. There's some structure to them all. You see the fires of actually the smoke trails have not been coming from like cook fires or anything, but they're actually from like these forges, and at every forge seems to be like, yeah, some blacksmiths just working. There's like you see at least 3 of them in this stronghold, and they're just like forging weapons and armor, and seem to be doing it with like a deft hand. And
Yeah, I'd
then
love to make these guys our friends.
yeah, you walk through the area. You end up the guy who you spoke to leads you around a kind of like a pitish type area. It's like just the ground sunken in a little bit with has like a little fire that's been burnt out in the middle of it. And then at the other side of that, you see this larger hall, which seems to be a longhouse. Probably like a regular, just as nice as you would see in the village structure here. And he just like reaches out, grabs one of the doors, opens it. He's like, well, go ahead in.
Okay.
Guess we all get off the horses.
I try to keep the toughest look I can on my face, nod at him as I walk by.
Yeah, so you guys get off the horses. As you're getting off the horses and looking towards the door, you see a couple of the orcs around just kind of like lean over and peek into the cart and start like looking around it. You guys don't really keep anything in that cart or anything. No, right? Yeah, so
Not
they
right
probably
now.
just find some like hay and just like a print of a very
Start
large
munching
stone
on the
structure
hay.
just that was once there.
But just being nosy.
Yeah, definitely. And you make your way into the structure. As you walk into this building, the doors you swing the doors open. How do you want your entrance to look like? We got some walk-in formation. We got some. What do we think?
I guess I'll be
Slow-mo
walking next to
walking
Mav.
sequence.
Like a
let's go.
low angle camera shot with us in like a nice V formation, walking in slow motion style and pausing
if you
like
work?
right
There's
in
4
front
of
of the
us.
camera. Well,
A
you don't need a
diamond.
sunder person. You could just have, you could still do a V kind of thing where 2 people
It's
in front next to each other, 2 people slightly back on either side.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
like a-
we got Mev in the front. We got the
Paladin.
2 paladins, and then I'm chilling in the back.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
We're a rhombus now.
So you got this dude who
Columbus.
seems to have proven himself to whoever that guy was, and some 2 pretty big-looking dudes with some decent armor. They definitely like
And our pet kitty cat.
their armor's straight up better than yours, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want their armor.
This armor is the best armor in all of Aincrad.
In Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Tard.
Yeah, you see in this hall there's like definitely a bunch of banners on the wall, but instead of like what you would see as like, you know, a lord's banner or someone's banner of like their own insignia, you see like a bunch of different banners, almost like different colors here and there, put up, like pinned up to the walls, almost like trophies. And there's like weapons also put up on the walls. Occasionally you see like a sword stuck into the wall with one of the banners there, and the sword's just like pinning it to it.
So it's just different holds banners, really?
Yeah, not necessarily the holds, but possibly like smaller things.
Villages.
Yeah, you might recognize a couple banners that are the Whiterun insignia. But you know, the one you're most familiar with is probably the Riften one. You don't see any of those around there. But there's probably at least like 10 different types of banners. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're walking down. There's some sconces going. There's like some fires going. It's a dull glow in the area. You can see, but it's not kept bright by any means. And yeah, at the end of the hall, you see just a group of orcs, and you realize there's like the chief and what you would assume are several of his wives. And yeah.
Okay. Play.
He
Play.
steps forward, and this is like a kind of a real kind of like wide looking dude. While the guy you spoke to is probably a little taller, this guy is like definitely wider, just like thick muscles going all across his body, but he's still like wearing a breastplate. And yeah, this guy is just like completely bald, this one. So
He's like,
and he just like
I guess
looks
I'll
at all you
compliment
guys.
his village in his language too. I'll tell him like, I like your architecture.
I am an ochre. Roar.
I am ogre.
Orker.
Don't you know anything about small talk, Panda? You can't just walk in and just be like, I like your place, let's be friends. And you gotta say hello. We're trying to keep
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say hi, obviously. I'm gonna be like,
Trying to
trying to
get
keep
his
the
pants
nice place you
Blado.
have here. Bam, there you go.
Yeah, and he just kind of like stares at you guys, looks back to that other work, looks back. And then you actually hear the one that walked you in speak up. And it's like, he wants to know what kind of a deal you're offering.
What kind of a deal we're offering?
Well, what would
Said you came to negotiate.
We'll let our negotiators do it.
Evidence.
Go, Mev, don't kill us.
I turn to Dark and Khajiit. I say, what kind of deal are we offering?
Don't know.
We didn't discuss this.
Guys, I got this.
Oh, God.
Here's
we're gonna
our
win.
here's our offer.
Oh, shit, no.
$25 in spread jar.
You guys leave Rorikstead alone, and you all get to keep your heads.
You see the chief just kind of cock his head to the side and look at the other orc again. And he looks over to you and he's like, so it was a threat, huh?
He didn't mean that.
Well,
I don't know
So-
what he's saying.
You wishing to fight all of us? Or are you challenging the chief?
I don't want to fight. I really just want to, you know,
Wait,
negotiate this peacefully.
are you
Step into
saying-
his hall and insult the chief.
That was
What's
him.
the meaning
that
of
wasn't-
this?
That wasn't us. That wasn't representative of us. We want to come in here and talk. What would it take for you guys not to?
He just
bother
turns his
Rorikstead
head
anymore?
away from Vlado, ignoring him completely. He looks towards Mevidus.
Look, guys.
Well,
get
So
ready.
is this a challenge then?
Challenge? I suppose, yeah.
Well,
Trying to get us
interesting.
killed, remember this?
I can
Looks
assure you,
like
I
this
mean,
one wants to fight the chief.
Oh no. This
And for the
is
first time
1v1.
since walking in the room, you see the chief just grin. And like you look at him and he's just like, there's definitely like several teeth missing from, like, it's
It's
nasty
gonna be a
looking.
1v1. Mevidus
He's an
versus
ugly
the
dude.
Chief on pay-per-view. Here we go.
Sunday.
Be there.
Did they all start laughing when you said this one was?
Yeah,
the
like
chief?
definitely a lot of them do. Like you see some of them chuckle. Definitely the wives begin to chuckle behind them.
I'm looking around, laughing along with them.
Man.
Yeah. Essentially, the only one not laughing in the room is you guys, aside from Mev, and the chief himself.
Man, why?
And yeah, you
Well, this should be interesting. The least.
he like walks back over to where he came from and like picks up an axe. And then just tosses it aside. He picks up like a longsword, tosses it back. Looks like he's just like choosing a weapon.
Oh,
And
I don't think you know what you put yourself into right now.
then the other orc steps over and says, "I believe he wants to know who he's fighting."
Oh no.
Oh, that would be me.
No! Don't you what? Put your head down.
What,
He needs your name.
Do you guys want to fight? One of you fight in my place? I don't want to do that to you.
Sure wants to be you, little man. Speak tall, but perhaps you'd rather lose one of your cowardly friends over here.
Who are you calling cowardly?
Yeah. Look at. Do you see my? He's no normal house cat.
Is it him that'll be fighting then?
Well, I didn't say that.
I mean,
Which
guys,
one of you
I am more than
thinks
prepared
you're
to do
tough
this,
here?
Unless one of you guys wants to step up and take my place.
How powerful do you think your chief is? That's the real question.
Like, what's
He's
his
chief
AC?
for a reason.
Well, I mean,
It's
if
just
he's
a
chief for a
1v.
reason, he should be able to take on all four of us, right? No
No,
problem.
don't you dare say that. You don't know what he's capable of.
So you're a coward then?
You know what? I'm not concerned. I'll do this.
This is your life, Mevidus. Are you sure you want to just throw it into the wind?
I'll be fine, guys.
You
We're
know,
not
I'd
gonna
love
be
to
nice
take your
you.
place, but I'm not the greatest at close combat, and I don't think he's gonna give me the chance to fire an arrow.
Plato, do you want to take this place?
No, I got this, guys. You know what? I don't even want you to take my place. Don't worry about me.
Just gonna step in here. You sure you don't want one of the paladins to do this? Because,
Oh,
Oh, 'cause this guy's
like
gonna
a
hurt me.
truck.
He's probably gonna one-shot you.
Yeah, he might.
yeah.
While we're
You've just gone unconscious a lot in the past few sessions, so...
Unless I polymorph him.
how far is the guy away
My
from me?
God.
The chief.
right now,
Turn into a frog,
the chief is
step
probably
on
about
him,
like
end of
15
battle.
feet down the
Just
hall.
doesn't even let him get a move in.
Polymorph!
Polymorph, step on him, walk away. I win. That was it. No,
I really want to see Matt fight this guy, though.
I really want to see Matt fight him, but I know he's gonna die.
well, that's the thing. If I go down, do you guys jump in and does it turn into an all-out brawl? That's I guess what it comes down to.
No, the real question is, do you turn into a werewolf or do you try to charm him?
Or
So
do
I
try
just
to
do-
polymorph
Do we
him?
roll for it?
I'll just take the initiative and step up. I'll fight you. I'll move 10 feet in front of him. I mean,
Kratos, I guess, would. He,
up into.
character-wise, I guess.
Yeah, I would.
He's
Like,
the
I
most.
Plato wouldn't.
Yeah, he's probably out of all of us. Kratos is definitely the most honorable. So
I
he
can't
def-
let you do this, Mevidus. I'll fight him. I move up to within 10 feet of him and I start mumbling something under my breath. You know, I'll just throw this on him.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it so like hoping he doesn't notice or hoping he does notice?
I mean,
Actually,
I'm
just
He's
gonna
just
throw it out there. You know that only lasts a minute, so
how
do
long
you want to
is
do it
this
right
dude?
now?
No, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
No. In case, I guess.
You probably want to wait until.
Or we can just fudge the rules and say you do it for cool effect if you want to make him notice.
And actually, if you fight, I can try to stealthily be casting
Yeah, I don't
some
know how-
spells on the side.
If you would like,
Keep
yeah.
you alive.
I want to do this
Doesn't mean we
before
can't
the duel
cheat.
starts, like right
Wait.
before. That's
Okay. Yeah, I'll
You
just
know, Elvish dark.
say you do that, and
I don't.
he just turns
I do.
back towards you and grins. And then he reaches down and picks up a large two-handed maul.
Ooh, it's
Mall brawl! Sunday.
So yeah, it looks like he's chosen his weapon. And the chief kind of steps forward, and he just still doesn't say anything. But then the orc next to you says, "Well, looks like it'll be with them all then. Shall we ready the pit?"
Pit? Pit?
You guys have a pit?
Alright,
Man,
here's the
I wish I
plan.
knew they had a pit. I thought we were fighting in here. I could have totally fought in the pit.
Yeah, as you guys go outside, everyone begins to gather around. Some of them just kind of like smirking, some of them laughing. But yeah, you realize that that large kind of sunken in area from before is the pit they're referencing. And you see one of the orcs go over to the side near one of the smithies. One goes over to another side and they begin tugging on a chain. And as they tug on these chains, like some spikes begin to lift like from the dirt and become uncovered, and the spikes are like pointing inwards towards the pit. And you see the chief just kind of like walk down into the middle of the pit and just like stamp in the ashes of the burnt out campfire that's there. And just he like just reaches his hand into the ashes and just kind of rubs his hands in them.
Okay, Kratos, if you get in trouble, I got you. And I creepily wink at him.
That's just weird. Oh man, alright.
Mev's character is like that type of guy who can't actually wink, so he just blinks. He's like,
Yeah, like,
If you need help,
Why
get
are you
closer.
blinking at me?
And I'll try to heal you.
Are you okay? You're twitching your face at me a lot, Bevanus. No, dude, I'm saying I got you.
Maybe don't you go to like a doctor? Okay, whatever. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, so the one orc just like looks out among the gathering crowd. There's probably about like 25 orcs here now. And he looks around. Looks like Rorikstead has sent someone to challenge us and our chief and our way of living. This champion thinks he can beat our chief. Let's see him try.
I lean over to Vlados real quick and say, "Hey, did I just maybe get your brother killed?"
For your sake, I hope not.
Oh. Ooh. You're tough now, but maybe I'll summon
Now
water
he is.
elemental.
Turn
You
him into
could
one,
actually
like-
do that.
I just
Where's
overheard,
fear?
and I'm just like, you have that spell?
I have like a fear spell. I assume that's his. Okay, I guess the fight's about to start.
Yeah. So now as this is about to start, you can see like the sun's beginning to set. Some people begin lighting fires around the edge of the pit. Just little campfires. It's not like a ring of fire going around, but definitely the warm glow of the fire and smoke begins to fill the air. Starts to you hear some of the orcs start to like talk to each other. It almost sounds like they're making bets. I guess those of you who understand Orcish can tell that some of them are
Oh, I
making
can.
bets.
Can I go over and bet with them?
Yeah, sure. It seems like
I quickly say, it is customary with my people that before a battle, we sing a little bit of a blessing, and I start to play my drum a little bit and hum a little bit of its tune, and cast bardic inspiration on Kratos.
Yep.
Cheeky.
yeah,
Do I have to do a
definitely.
deception roll to lie about that?
Sure.
I don't know if they would really.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they
feel
believe
like-
you.
Seems plausible.
Dude's like, very well. He just like whistles real quick, and one of the orcs comes up with a drum of his own and just like plays something quick as well.
My beat was funkier.
Yeah, yours was funkier. His was more like kind of
Battle
war based.
It's like when
Favorite
you're
style?
when you spend like a lot of your life like playing drums and you meet other people and they're like, I play drums too. And they kind of suck. It's like that.
Kind of.
What are you trying to say, Mev?
It's like me when I
about it.
play drums. It's like I can play drums. I'm not good, but I can play
Oh yeah,
drums.
you're that guy.
I'm that guy, yeah.
No, but I'm talking about the guy who thinks he's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just that guy that.
We're good. Yeah, I think I'm a great
That's me.
musician.
Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah, so
Here we go.
the drums have begun to play. You've almost started something as more drums begin to like join in. Some of the
Hey, guys.
orcs start chanting. You want to try to make any bets with some of the orcs nearby?
I do.
Alright, you come in like a circle of them speaking, and one guy's like, I'm telling you, 5 gold pieces, I think this one is gonna do it.
I
And like,
agree with
all
him.
the other ones in the ring disagree. So,
I'll come put my arm around his shoulder and be like, this is my man. I agree with him.
yeah, see?
15 gold on Kratos.
you know what?
Money on me. I'm betting
that-
for you.
Make that another 10. As a little
Huh.
mage or bard walks up.
Seems like we have good odds after all, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and essentially everyone's matching your bets right now. So,
Okay.
Oh man, what's gonna happen if Kratos loses? I'm gonna have to kill Mev, I'm gonna have to kill all the Warchief, I'm gonna have to kill all the orcs.
Try to kill me. Come at me.
I slice your head off in one shot. What are you talking about?
Roll up.
If you hit something.
Bring your
Hey.
people.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch it.
yeah, and you see now that real intimidating orc that you were speaking with earlier, he comes stepping out of one of the huts that's nearby, and instead of like, you know, the tough like armor looking thing he had on before, now he has like kind of like some sort of hide armor with just like markings all over it, and he has
Like,
just
put
some
his
like
dress on?
yeah, he has like paint smeared across his face, and he has like almost like a staff type thing in his hand, a stick of some kind. And he walks out and just like shouts out to the crowd, looks like we have a challenge. The Kratos is going to
Kratos Manicus, please. Did you say that?
Kratos Manicus is going to take on our Warchief, Orazul. May Malakath choose the victor. Are both fighters ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. The chief still doesn't speak. He just slams the maul down
He's
into the dirt
scared.
I feel like he's angry.
Scared.
and starts like, yeah, he just like flips them all into like an attacking position, and then you just hear the voice. All right, begin.
Uh-oh. Are we rolling
And
initiative?
yeah, I believe we're gonna roll initiative. Now I could set
Get
up
him,
a
Dark,
map
get him.
for you, but I don't feel like that's gonna be really important in a one-on-one, unless you guys want something.
Do it. It'd be cool.
As long as he's within Mev's range for all his spells, I guess.
Yeah, because my character is strategically trying to position himself in a place
I
where
just
he
wanna know
knows he's
how
going to
wide.
be in range to be able to cast
Okay, I'll
spells if he needs to.
All I
And he's
wanna
kind of.
know is-
I'm assuming Mev's trying to hide kind of behind me.
Here,
too,
I'll draw
so he's
you a
not
quick
really
thing for
spotted.
you guys as I completely start the battle and then kill the mood with drawing. My bad.
Fine.
The Snarlack Pit.
All I really wanted to know was how, like, wide the pit was. That's all I wanted to know.
How do I do
That's not a very
circle?
big pit.
Hold Alt, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna say it's about that big.
Basically all I wanted to know.
Yeah, and then there's going to be. Let's get some orcs in here.
Orcs.
Some orcs.
Is this like the fighting area, the circle?
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it'd be on the outside?
yeah, all the orcs are kind of like gathering around the outside of it. And let's see, what's the nastiest looking dude I can grab here? None of them are using mauls.
Yeah, Fluffles and I kind of whisper to Fluffles and Kratos, like, stay on either side of me and try to keep me covered. I'm gonna help.
You mean
I'm gonna
Vlado?
help Vlado. Sorry, I'm gonna help Kratos when I can.
And I guess before you go in there, I'm gonna tell you to try, if you need help, get as close to the wall as you can, so I can reach you.
I got you.
Yep, we got
Lay
that
on
guy.
hands for you, bro.
There. Got this guy here. Nah, we won't make him super big. But yeah, that's him.
Get some visualization up in here for the
Just scroll
audience.
this here so everyone can see a little better. Alright, so we got that ring there. And
We've
you
literally
guys-
been on the outer map the whole episode.
Yeah, nah, that's all good. And then orcs all around. Bets have been placed. Wages have been made. Now, who will be victorious as the battle begins? Have you rolled
Now-
initiative?
No, I will.
Since Mevidus is going to be potentially chiming in with spells every once in a while, should I also roll initiative?
Sure.
Or should I
Go for it.
just butt in every once in a while?
I'm going to 2 because there is one thing I can technically do, and I might.
Okay.
There might be a lot
I guess
of
I
times
should
where
too, huh?
where I skip.
I guess
Okay,
we're
yeah,
all
we'll get you on
rolling
there. Just make sure you hit
initiative.
the token first.
Oh, sorry,
I
didn't.
forgot.
Damn it.
Guys
And
are
I
the
wound up hitting it
worst.
twice.
I'm probably not gonna do anything.
If
unless
no one
you
rolls
get-
higher than a 7, then you guys all kind of.
I rolled a
Kratos is
17
after.
already. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Everyone's before him anyway, so.
17, give it.
Oh wait, so you? Oh yeah, you rolled that. Yeah, you all go before him anyway, so.
Okay.
And
Did that second one not work either?
So I mean, I
I
guess
get.
each round, Xylo, if you just go back and forth between Kratos and that guy and just say, "Hey,
Yeah, you guys
wanna
can just
do
essentially
anything?"
go on his turn because it just goes back and forth. You know,
Yeah.
unless these guys start to chime in, then I'll roll some initiative and then it'll matter. What'd you roll, Tiger?
My first one was a 8.
Okay.
Or we all go before him anyway.
Yeah, I'm just getting it. Okay, and Kratos, what was your original?
17,
Okay.
17, 8.
38, 8.
Alright, so Kratos, as he picks up his maul and starts to circle around. Looks like either of you could make a start, but he's waiting for you.
I guess I wanna sort of get close, like 10 feet.
Okay.
Now I want to use my channel divinity, the vow.
Yeah.
That to like take another step. Oh, these magic words that can be uttered once a day. Popo platter.
As you pull a javelin off. Tell me what it looks like. Like, do you have the
Draws
a
it
maul
like
in
it's
your
in the
hand as you
Western.
start, and then just pull that out?
I had the warhammer, like I banged my warhammer on my shield, like saying I was ready. Like, you know what?
Alright.
Let me pull out the javelin. Popo platter.
Yeah, Warhammer drops to the ground as your hand reaches back and grabs the javelin, throws it towards him. Yeah, it's definitely a hit. So, oh man,
That's
take
13.
all that damage. Wow.
26 plus. You're just
Oh yeah, he gets
Out the
automatic
gate.
crit. Or,
Straight up the gate.
advantage there.
He
Jeez.
does get crit. Oh man, that's an opening. Whew.
oh wow.
There you
So you
go.
deal 13 plus 21,
34 damage.
34 points of damage to open up this
Let's
fight, baby.
go!
Jeez.
That's what I like to see.
Ranged.
Yeah, it's just lightning arches out and hits this guy. And like suddenly the crowd, as they were cheering, they just kind of get quiet for a second. And they're like, oh, this is serious here. Let's
This isn't going to
see.
be just another opponent that the chief makes short work of.
Yeah,
Hope not.
but now it's serious, so let's see. You have anything else you're gonna do?
I can't do anything else. I've already wasted my bonus and my action.
Alright, so yeah, he just like looks and sees like the scorch marks across his heavy armor, and then just like picks up his maul and starts charging towards you, and you're expecting some sort of battle cry, but it's just like nothing. It's quiet, dude. It's spooky.
Don't like this.
He rushes in and starts to make let's see, two swings
killing
at you with his maul, as this big jagged bit of darkened steel just comes swinging towards you.
Oh,
So yeah, it's a crit. You take
27 for 27.
yeah 27 points of damage as the maul just hits into you, and just like in a similar way that the poo-poo player did, just sparks leap across
It's 26.
your armor.
Oh, it is
26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Sweet,
you, Dark.
nice.
I got you.
You saved him, man. Yeah, 26 points of damage. And then he's going to swing at you once again.
Posted crits and lightning damage. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He
This
missed.
one, this time, you're able to you lift up your shield and block it. Like right as you're picking up your
It is lightning damage.
warhammer.
Yep. Well, my turn. Well, I guess I'll wait for these three to if they want to do anything.
Nah, I don't got nothing. Not yet.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna. Feigning such an attack, I'll just shield of faith.
Actually, the whole time I'm gonna be heckling the fight.
Okay. You know what? I think that's one thing you could sneak past the crowd easily without anyone noticing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Hit him with a vicious mockery.
That's what I like to see, though.
All right, let's
Like,
see.
hey, you're being pretty quiet. Is it because you're scared? You took a pretty big hit there at the beginning. That looked like it stung a lot.
All right. Just because these guys are kind of looking out for you guys doing any shenanigans, I'm gonna say I'll let you make a deception check and just don't roll low every time you do
Okay.
a vicious mockery. Because vicious mockery is like one of those things you can get through, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Basically, it's just words, so.
Yeah, he's just talking smack,
Yep.
really.
Yep. So he's at disadvantage on this next attack.
Ooh, and he takes some damage from that too, Mev. Whittle him down. Whittle him
Yes,
down.
he is. He is at disadvantage on his next attack.
Roll your damage
He
too,
took-
Mev.
Oh.
1d4.
1d4 damage.
We're gonna whittle this guy down.
Oh. Sorry.
There you
There
go,
you
Mev.
go.
There
The
you go.
two.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to see.
That big 2 comes through.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
well,
Alright.
Bars.
Alright, so as he does that, he just tries to ignore you, but he's like looking towards you, and there's just this little man that seemed so intimidating earlier, just heckling him from the side.
you know what?
As he backed down from the challenge.
I feel, you know, like this is a maul battle, so I put the shield down. I bring out the glass maul. We're gonna hit him twice.
Alright.
Baby.
Oh, 2 hits!
That's what I like to see. That's
It's
what I
that
like
one
to see.
crit. I'm gonna hit him with 2 divine smites. One level 2 and one level 1.
Oh boy.
These damages. Ooh.
Alright.
26.
It's 26.
Okay. Big chunk
Plus
of damage again.
21.
Those are both level 1?
One's a level 2.
Okay.
Is the first.
Yeah, the first one's a level 2.
Okay, so that's that plus 4, so it's 11, so plus 21. Very nice. So it's at 37 points.
But
47.
47.
26 plus whatever.
21.
Plus
26
17
plus
or 20.
11, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, plus 11
40.
plus 10.
45? No,
Yeah,
47.
47.
47.
Oh,
Math.
come on. Jeez.
Yeah, this guy
What
is
was
not
that?
ready for this fight. He's already looking wary.
Alright, Mev, kill him with the vicious mockery.
He's not like he's not stepping down at all yet, but he's surprised, if anything.
Is it his turn? No, it's still on Blados' turn, technically, all round kind of
I
thing,
mean-
so I could hit him with another one.
Well, you kind of did that before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, wait, but
Yes.
I wanna throw some shade his way. So let's
You're gonna
go.
do this shout.
Yeah.
Oh, are you messing with them?
So my good.
Just
Say,
Magoot.
not looking so hot, are you?
Just coming from behind him.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you say? And then what language do you say it?
Just not looking so hot, are you? In Orcish.
So from behind him, where there's only his Orcish comrades, he hears "not looking so hot" in Orcish.
Nice.
I was planning this.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Hate it.
Oh man, you guys are the worst cheaters. All right.
It's not cheating, we're just talking.
That's
They just
true.
Okay.
different words.
Called using our skills.
Yep, I feel you. Okay, so I guess it's this guy's turn now.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, he's mad, bro. He's getting like smack talked by a little guy, by his Orcish comrades.
Yeah, let's make things a
He
little
is
interesting.
Not happy.
I think he's going to kind of go for like a rush at you and try to knock you down to the ground right now after taking all these hits.
Oh.
Like, he doesn't want you standing right now, so need you to make a strength check to resist it. And he will.
There you go. There you go.
Ooh, I guess it'll just be a strength check for him. It'll be plus his proficiency though.
I don't know
No,
what that is.
Okay.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, he like runs up, tries to grab you, but you end up like just locking in with him, and you guys are just like holding still. Just the maul handles are just like pressed up against each other. And yeah, he's gonna do that, and yeah, your turn.
He wasted his turn for that. Wow.
Wow.
I don't
Well,
even think Kratos needed our help, but it's gonna make this so much more
Um,
amazing.
I'm gonna hit him with a. What are you trying to do? Fight him or dance with him?
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Alright.
succeed.
He's fine.
Oh, doesn't Mev have to roll the deception still?
Yeah.
But
Roll
he
that to
did.
see if-
He has to roll
Oh,
deception
yeah.
every time.
Yeah, just because
Even if it
like
fails, just
he is technically still casting spells on him. It's just the manner of which he
Yeah.
does it. I gave Mev deception though, to
I-
resist
yeah.
this. He's gonna
Now,
be
how far do we
okay.
want to go with this? Even if that was a cantrip, am I allowed to use a healing spell?
Yeah, but you get the feeling that'll be a lot more noticeable since you literally see magic coming from your hand and going towards him.
Yep.
True.
That's why
Okay.
if I lay on hands, him, it's
Maybe
a
hold
little
that
bit less
off
obvious.
until
Yeah, lay on hands might work if people aren't looking.
Yeah, if he
but-
falls back close to me, I can kind of pat him on the back, look like I'm pushing him in, but I'm healing him. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
maybe hold off until he actually needs it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
it now, obviously.
All right, then I'm chilling.
I guess I'm rolling glass maul swings again.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh.
They both are
Yeah,
16,
advanced
26.
They're both at advantage.
because of the vow still.
That's right.
And
Second
you
one's
do
a hit.
have bardic inspiration, so you could.
I want to
Okay.
re-roll
Oh.
that first one.
Okay.
Oh, with Imperial luck.
Yeah.
Imperial luck.
the
All
Imperial
right,
luck.
second roll goes. Hey, 2 hits.
I'm gonna hit him with I'm gonna hit him with a level 1 divine sword.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh boy.
And just one level 1 divine smite.
Yep.
All right, so that's
39.
17 plus 14 plus 8.
Plus 8. 39.
Oh, 39 points. Holy crap.
Yeah, this guy's mad. He's up. All right.
Has a lot of HP.
He was not ready
Yeah,
for
he's
Kratos.
he's a tough guy, but you are rolling exceptionally well at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So what's gonna happen now is he's going to let's see, he's not at disadvantage this round.
No.
So let's see. Yeah, he's gonna just make 2 attacks on you. And
I have a shield of faith up, so should be fine.
he's actually gonna attack very recklessly and have advantage on his attacks.
But I have
Doesn't your
advantage on him regardless, right?
Doesn't your shield
Yeah.
of faith not work since you have your maul out?
The
No,
Shield
it
of
still
Faith is a
works.
spell.
Shield of faith is
Oh,
a spell.
yeah.
I just don't have the
only worked
shield
with
though.
the shield.
But if he hits him
Yeah,
here,
he's-
he can break the Shield of Faith.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm thinking of the reaction. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so that's a hit. Roll Constitution check to see if you can maintain
Yeah.
concentration.
Fucking, I
As you
don't
take 12
maintain
damage.
it.
Yeah,
No.
you lose your
11.
Shield of Faith.
No, he doesn't he get the +3?
He is not within 10 feet of his brother. He gets a
Oh,
+2
no.
for himself. He needs a 10 to succeed.
Wait, but doesn't he get advantage on that?
I don't.
Or no?
He doesn't, but if he has inspiration and wants to re-roll
I
it,
do have inspiration. I still have it.
then you can re-roll a save.
That's right. He's the only one who didn't use it last time.
I haven't used it yet.
You still have your Shield of Faith.
I also still have Nev's bardic inspiration.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do. That's for attack rolls. So,
Yeah.
And don't you have your
Alright.
Imperial luck too?
No,
I
he
just,
just
I
used
used
he
it
did
for
use
the
that.
first glass.
all right. So you take 12
Oh,
points of
yeah.
damage from the first swing, and then he's gonna come around with the second swing at advantage. Is 20 a hit?
Yeah, just barely. Ouch.
Only. Oh yeah, just because you have the maul out.
Yeah.
All right, you take another 16 points of damage.
How's Kratos looking?
Pretty
looking hurt?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty hurt.
Are you still up though?
I am. Yes.
That's good.
Remember, bro, you can fall back.
Okay.
Like how
This is gonna
injured
be
does this man look?
close.
So wait, have you used your bardic, your imperial,
He hasn't
and
used
your...
his bardic.
I still have my bardic.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
bardic do again? Just
His
It
For
bardic-
an
gives you
attack.
a plus 1d8 on your attack, and you can use it after you see the roll.
to hit or like damage?
To hit, not
To
To
damage.
hit, not on the damage.
Well, I'm gonna.
So yeah, looking at him right now, there's definitely like heavy injuries all over him. It looks like his will isn't breaking though. Maybe it is a little because of all the mockery. But like, he still has some fight in him, and you don't know if you can drop him right away, but you can try.
What? Okay. I
He's
got
bloody,
this.
and maybe the right hit will
Hey,
take him
yo!
down.
Hey, yo! Over here! Pay attention! You're not looking too good, dude. It's looking bad
Oh,
for you.
will you just shut up?
Rolled a 1d4.
Please don't let this kill him.
It's gonna be very awkward if it kills him.
So,
drops after the...
no, he's still up. He's still up.
That'd be
Awkward if
hilarious.
that hit. If that killed. That'd be great.
He just falls down. He's like, oh, guess he had a heart attack, guys. Oh, well, we
Yep.
win.
Yeah, so this guy just came off with some crazy swings on you. Just like one just like crashes in some of your armor. The other just like it hits your maul but just like shoves it into you and like just like bludgeons your sternum.
Yeah.
And now like you're both just looking rough and bloodied. Blood's curling out of the edge of your mouth. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put the shield back on. I'm gonna lay on hands for 35.
You get 35 now, right? Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, level 7.
Right, I'm just waiting
Okay.
for the next attack, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a regular attack because Mev gave him disadvantage. So, it's only on the next attack, so the first attack's gonna be a regular
And then the
attack.
next
The second will
one's
be
gonna
at advantage. Miss.
Of course.
And the second attack. Yeah, of course you didn't need it then.
Yeah.
12 points of lightning damage as the maul just comes streaking. He like aims for like your lower leg, and it just like scrapes across your armor, but like your knee kind of like pops inwards a little bit
My knee!
as it hits you with just such force.
Cheap
But you
shot.
manage to change your stance and step aside, and like
Yep.
it doesn't break your knee.
Well, you know what? I like my orcs a little crispy. The old torso. Ha ha.
Oh man, deck save.
Yep. Oh, my
Oh, boy.
God.
Let's
Well,
see.
it's
So
only
he
still 6 damage.
takes half damage. Okay.
Yep.
As you shout these dragon words through the air and fire just erupts from your mouth, it engulfs this guy in flames. And everyone just like the whole arena lights up for a second as everyone looks.
Oh.
And as the fire is gone, this guy is charred and laying on the ground.
Let's go!
You just fire breaths an orc chief to death.
That's what I'm talking about, Kratos. That's what I'm talking about.
I like him.
I guess as I see that, I like pick up the maul and I like put it up in the air like I did it.
Yeah, and to your
Hey, toss that
surprise,
ball
the
my
orcs
way,
begin
though.
cheering for you. Like
You're the new orc chief.
nearly every last one. It's like, ah,
Kratos,
Kratos.
Where's that bet money at?
You a god.
Yeah, I guess
Oh, yeah.
whichever one of you bet 10 gold, add 10 gold to your thing. Whichever
Yep,
one of you
I-
bet 15, add 15 gold.
I got
Oh
10.
damn, I'm glad I placed that bet.
Yeah,
Let's go back up
the
to
orcs are
300.
men of honor, so they held up their end of the bet. And yeah, everyone's cheering you for you right now. Is like, it's just like this surreal moment. A dead warchief is just laying there. You're probably sitting there with 2 mauls.
Hey, toss them all my way, though.
I guess as people are cheering, just all business, straight cut to the chase. I walk up to the guy who brought us in there in the first place,
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
close near you guys. So
and I walk up to him and I say, "So I guess we have an agreement then."
I suppose.
I mean, you seem like honorable people, or not people. You seem like honorable orcs. You held up your, even your guys with the gambling held up their end of the bargain, and you don't seem to be attacking us. So we appreciate if you find your food elsewhere.
There's one complication with that.
Which is what?
He killed the Warchief. Customs tell that makes him chief.
What?
Don't expect any of us here want that. I don't expect any of you want that.
No. So what do we do now?
What's your name?
My name is Kuruk.
Well, Kuruk,
Next chief, I guess.
have you ever had ambitions about being a war chief?
Like the way you're speaking. Have your friend over there name me chief, lay down his maul to me, and I'll uphold this bargain, not attack Rorikstead anymore.
Wait, you mean his maul or like
Or the maul that I
chief's
just-
The
maul?
chief's maul. He can keep his own weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta give
Yeah,
her some
you probably
armor.
wouldn't want that glass maul. It seems a little flashy for you too. Anyway, not really your style.
Yeah, flashy, that's one way of calling it. If he wants to leave me with that, sure. I'd be
He's
grateful.
painted quite
What
a
do
few
you,
pictures with that.
So, Kratos, I don't know if you heard what he just said. What do you say? Would you rather stay here and be the war chief, or would you rather pass it on to our friend here and have them not attack Rorikstead?
Quickly glance over to his 6 wives on the edge of the ring.
Those could be yours. Kratos.
They're all
Those could be
Orcs.
yours.
Sounds like a nice offer, but I'm gonna have to pass that offer on.
They're all eyeing you up and just like.
You see, like, 2 of them kind of frown, 2 of them sigh in relief. Everyone seems to have mixed feelings.
I guess make the announcement, Kratos.
Name again?
Korok.
I, Kratos Manicus, hereby name Korok, war chief of these orcs. You can have them all of the prior chief. Tosses that one that I killed. No?
Yeah, so he's just kind of looking at you like, wanna like kneel before me with it? That'd be good. Kind of trying to convey that look.
You gonna kneel in front of this guy?
Yeah, you wanna kneel before him? Give him the maul?
He has hide armor
Present
on
it to
right
him.
now. He has hide armor, and you're gonna kneel in front of this guy?
Kratos,
give
Kratos doesn't want to kneel.
I'm just gonna look him in the eye, look back at the dead war chief, and look back at him and give him the maul I just took off the dead war chief.
I whisper to Julio, get him. And Julio constricts his legs.
Oh my god.
Who?
What do you...
Kratos.
Okay.
I have what you see. What are you gonna do?
You're gonna
Yeah.
kill Kratos.
I kick Julio.
That's the thing, I think Julio slithers around Kratos, and like everyone kind of like sees it, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. He's got a snake crawling around him. This dude's awesome.
Everybody just thinks it's something to look cool.
Yeah.
Add to the
And so yeah,
intimidation.
he takes the maul out of your hands and just kind of grunts. Some of the orcs around just kind of like talked among themselves. It seems a little unhappy with the nature of this transaction. But as they speak, dude just shouts out, "Enough!" and just slams them all on the ground. And let's see, what can he do? Actually, he has spells.
Don't like this,
Okay, yeah, he slams it, and a wall of fire emits like around the pit, and just like flares up into the air and just continues to burn.
At this point, I'm assuming we're all inside the pit, right?
Yeah. So, you guys all see the fire come up around you, and it looks like the orcs were just like kind of doubting him for a second, but then as soon as he does that, they're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure, you're the chief. Why not?
And yeah, suddenly just a cloud like rolls over towards you guys. It seems like an unnatural cloud, and he just like lifts them all into the air, and a bolt of lightning literally strikes it. Let me just make sure he can just do that spell without any effort.
Wait, is he trying to attack them? He's attacking his maul?
Yeah, he's looking cool.
Yeah, he's doing a demonstration.
You guys see
of
lightning
strength for
strike
the
this dude right in the
electrocuting
wall.
himself?
Don't mess with me.
He's throwing it up.
Yep.
He's electrocuting himself.
I guess,
Yeah, sure. I'll roll damage on him.
guys, are we done here? Should we maybe get back to Rorikstead?
For the fire
Probably.
around us.
He will take.
Well, I don't think he did it to trap us. He did it more to... It's more of like a spectacle to gain the attention and respect of the other orcs. He is now
6
trying
points
to
of
take
lightning
6.
damage as he electrocutes himself a little. Worth.
I was gonna
Worth.
say the price you pay for style.
Yeah.
Well, I once
So then-
again, I guess, walk up to him and say, "Thank you. I'm glad we could stop, pause, look at the other dead chief, come to an arrangement." Give him the firmest handshake I can, and just start to walk out of the stronghold. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we're following him. Hopping on our horses.
What has got into Mev today?
I'll
Just, I
pick
guess
up
we're
Mel,
following
put him
him.
on the back of the
Yeah, and
horse.
as these guys shift their cheers from Kratos to Korik, you guys mount up, make your way out of the stronghold. Successful. And I think that's where we end the session tonight.
Awesome.
I think that's a pretty solid end point.
That's a pretty good way to end it too.
I didn't even get to
Warchief.
fight, but I'm so okay with how that turned out.
Yeah, that was it. Was way more fun to cheat from
That
the
was-
sidelines.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
I was totally ready to go in and fight myself, guys.
The second Mev's like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
is
Yeah,
it
Mev
possible
would've
for
just
me to
polymorphed
pull some
him.
like slick shit with my spells? I'm like, I can pull some slick shit. It's probably not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna do it for the
Just
lulz.
for the effect.
For
For
the
the
lulz.
effect.
So let's just talk about this fight for a brief second. The first attack you both did, you each crit each other.
Yep.
With it 27 on both.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite
Nah,
part.
the Warchief did 26. He was
Well, no,
No,
27 was the
roll
attack
was
roll.
27.
They
Oh,
both
yeah,
had
yeah,
the
yeah.
same attack roll,
Yeah.
and they
The
both
damage
did
was within
a
one,
ton
though.
of damage.
I think it was 27 damage for Kratos, 26 for the Warchief.
I did.
I think it was
30.
26 maul damage for Kratos
I was
plus
gonna
the.
say Kratos. No,
Yeah,
Kratos
plus
did
the-
his
what's it called?
javelin, dude.
Yeah. I
Oh
did
yeah,
my
javelin. That was the
javelin.
first
Yeah,
attack.
poo-poo bladder out
Yeah.
the gate.
It was
Yeah.
He did
34
30
points of damage.
yeah.
34 points right off the bat.
Oh, so he did what, 33?
Didn't even do.
34.
No.
No, the Warchief.
Chief
Oh,
did like
26.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chief did
Oh, okay,
26.
so he is.
He did
weaker.
some valiant attacks, but
I can't believe I killed him with a
Nonetheless,
dragon
though,
shot.
the 227s as crits,
Yeah.
that's freaking awesome.
how low did he get you?
Got me to 2 health.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
That would have been it.
Oh man.
2 health.
Yeah, because Vlado would have jumped the wall, killed his brother, and then prepared for a fight with the.
Yeah, I
encampment.
imagine that would have been the situation. Like, this dude knocks down Kratos, and then, like, either kills Kratos right there, or Vlado
We-
runs in.
Nah,
right then
he's
and
not killing him right there. I'm
which
jumping as
point
soon as
I'm-
he goes down.
I'm starting to shoot fireballs, and it would have gotten that.
there. That would have
It
been
would've been
ugly.
Spike growth's going up and we dipping out of there.
Yeah, because that was, like, the amount of guys in here was essentially the plans for, like, 2 encounters worth of dudes. So,
And I love that I have something like Vicious Mockery as a cantrip in this situation.
that
'cause
actually works.
and it
It did-
works so
it-
well for
it
Yeah,
did
literally,
save-
people bringing it
the-
up, giving him disadvantage saved Kratos. He would have been taken
Yeah,
out
you
if
were
it
right,
wasn't for
too.
that.
How much? I can't believe I killed him with the dragon shout. I thought it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you
There's, like, I
breathed
saw that
fire on
roll
the dude to
damage,
kill
I'm
him.
like, oh, dude, you should have hit him with the maul.
Yeah, I was like, why didn't you hit him with the maul? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I just
And then
got
I was
knocked down
so
to 2 health.
happy.
You
That
should have
was
misty
enough.
stepped him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would have crit.
So
Yeah.
happy for the Misty Step.
happens every time.
That was a cooler way, though. You
Yeah,
never
that was
get to
pretty cool.
do like big plays.
Yeah.
You shout.
Right.
That was
At
awesome.
first, I was having doubts of like, am I making the right decision by talking crap to this guy?
By cheating his,
Or no, even starting the fight in the first place and
I
threatening.
mean, they definitely were admiring your spunk, so
yeah, they did like my guts.
it's like, all right, these guys aren't cowering. That's good. That's
This
good.
pudgy little guy's got spark to him. He's got pep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess that's quite the session. I'm gonna let everyone go now. So thank you everyone for stopping by, checking us out. I believe next week it's gonna be back to Tuesday.
Hopefully.
So
Yeah, good on Tuesday.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
yeah.
Keep an
Well,
eye
I
on
mean, if
Twitter.
it does end up being a little earlier, like kind of like tonight was, we'll let you guys know. But expect around 10 p.m. EST. We'll find out, and we'll let you guys know immediately. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like it. Leave some comments on how excited you were, so you can get in on some of the epic conversation as well. And we'll see you guys in some other videos. And we are out.
Bye.